That shouldn't even be a sue, in all honesty. But yeah, big up every single one of you that's locked in. I hope everybody's had a decent night's sleep at least. I'll be more than what I've had coming out of this shit show. But we are back, nearly 24 hours removed from that fucking disgusting game. And the disgusting performance. In some individuals aside, obviously, some people are going to talk about the way Esteval played, Garnacho's influence, some of the positive sides of Enzo's game, but I just don't really care. You know? I just don't really care like that. When you have a result like that home against Arsenal, when you were literally get putting yourself at the back foot from 4 minutes in, am I meant to be happy with the fact that like Esteval just cooked the shit out of Timber? Like, yeah, look, big up to him for that, man. You can only do what you can do as an individual, but it's just like, I feel like we're just trying to hang on to little positive aspects of the game where we can talk about, but there's not really a point talking about past that. But yeah, big up the chat, big up every single one of you. We're here for some therapy. We're also here because there's some news to get into as well. We have finally decided that we need a centre-back. It took you motherfuckers long enough. And the whole Bueno Nottes just arrived and disappeared, and nobody gives a shit about that brother anyway. But yeah, shout out everybody. Big up to Fielder, big up to Jordan, big up to HM. Was it 14 hours ago? I barely remember. I literally crashed out as soon as I was done with that stream. I haven't slept that early in ages. Brendan, hold on. We'll bring that up in a little sec, bro. We'll bring that up in a little sec. Shout out to Nathan. Shout out to HM. Shout out to Thomas Final. Shout out to HH Realist. Big up to Ramen. Big up to Brendan. Big up to Jellyhead. I don't know if there's any new updates on Enzo Fernandez and PSG, but we'll touch on that too. Feel that I did see that. That was just a wrong time. Shout out to Joey, but he's a better man than me for even saying that he was going to jump on after that game. Because if that was on Tuesday and I had the show on Wednesday on Never a Foul, I'm going to be so real. Kaz is my guy, but I'm just telling them, nah, I can't be asked for it. I can't be asked for it one bit. But man said, are you being sarcastic about it? I can't wait. All right, we'll bring it up now. Wait a sec. So, where are we? This is straight from Matt Law, my guys. This is straight from Matt Law. Breaking. Chelsea are ready to make a move for a new defender in the remaining weeks of the January transfer window. Here we are. I can get you a bit more from that article as well. Let me see if it's behind the paywall. No, yes, it is. Fuck you, Telegraph. All right, where is my little bullet points? Here we go. The club are open to January opportunities to add a new midfielder and a versatile attacker, but defense is currently rated as the most likely position to be strengthened this month. Jeremy Jacquet from Rennes, I know we've been linked with him before. He's actually a good talent. And Jacobo Ramon, I haven't heard a lot of him still from Como. They are the two names being linked. Sources claim several of Chelsea key players reportedly grew frustrated under Maresca. After replacing the Italian, Rafinha has moved quickly to unite the squad, holding both team meetings and one-to-one talks to understand players' roles, form, and fitness. And the rest is just a whole load of waffle about Liam Rafinha's time at Chelsea. But defense is currently rated as the most likely position to be strengthened this month. Yo, I fucking hate these motherfuckers. Because why do they do everything late? Why is everything after we've told you that this is what you need to do? You had Maresca come out of a World Cup and tell you, I need a ball-playing centre-back. It took them falling out, Rafinha coming in, demanding new additions, and then going through these two games and seeing him tweak the back line to death in a Carabao Cup semi-final because we can't build up for them to say, guys, yo, we might need a centre-back, you know? We might need a centre-back after all. Go fuck yourselves. Every single one of you, go fuck yourselves. And do you want to know why now? I'll tell you why now. Because number one, this was one of Rafinha's demands going in. Remember, we showed you one of the tweets from Max's burner account when Maresca left. And we spoke to Rafinha, but he was already demanding additions in January. We already heard this. And number two, top four could be in jeopardy. Top four could be in jeopardy because we now got a new manager who needs to implement his style of play real quick. And we know Manam need the Champions League money. So now we're thinking, yeah, fuck it. We might need a centre-back. And who's to say we even buy one? Who's to say we don't just recall Anselmino or recall Mamadou Sarr or something like that? Maybe we do go out for like a profile that suits the project like a Jeremy Jacquet, which I wouldn't even mind too tough. I get the idea behind that. But, number one, you've done this too late. Number two, do I even believe you're going to bring in the right sort of guy? Do I even believe that? I don't know, but yo, who could have predicted that we needed a centre-back other than fucking everybody? Everybody. But it took us getting all the way to this point for them to think, yeah, we might need a centre-back because now I don't know if we're going to get top four. That's why we're looking at it. Because they believed in spite of that, we could reach our targets for the season, which was not the title race. It wasn't the title race. It was top four and a deep cup run. Do we remember that brief? Top four and a deep cup run. That's what we were told. Now, that's in jeopardy. Let's go out and act in the January market. Okay. We'll see who you bring, if you bring anyone, if you even buy anyone. We will see. But I got no reason to believe it. The protest, Saturday 1 p.m. In fact, let me put on the title again. Saturday, 17th January protest outside Chelsea. I ain't got enough characters for Stamford Bridge. Come. What more do I have to say? Am I meant to be happy that we're now looking for a centre-back? Am I meant to be happy? Because if you had done this in the summer, we're not talking through this shit. I can't stream the protests. I'll be real. My phone just ain't got the facilities for that one. But I'm going to have a vlog patterned. Or I say a vlog. There'll be some shots. There'll be some videos of it. That's what I'm going to do. And then I'll post that out after I do the Brentford watch-along. So again, there will be a watch-along on Saturday. There will be one. It might be a little bit late than usual because I'm going to be coming back from the protest. But we should be live by around 2:15, something like that. It doesn't take me a lot of time to get back from the bridge, especially like when I'm not dealing with match day crowds leaving and everything. It's actually the reverse. I hope there's a good turnout too, man. But half of these people, half of the match going fans are just too uptight to follow anything that's been done by YouTubers or Twitter accounts. So they're going to do the whole, fuck this. I'd rather go to the pub. Then they're going to go into the ground, complain about the football they see and chant Clear Lake out. Great. That's a great load of help. You could just bring in a ton of tinnies that will be cheaper than whatever you're buying from the pub and just drink that outside during the protest. Use that to get yourself up for the game and everything. Fuck it. You'll save yourself a bit of money too and you'll help build the protest and send a message out. I said it'll be less cold outside. Yeah, but Field, it'll be cold in the ground. Because, like, deep it, half the men that are going are still going to go to the game. I ain't going to knock people for that because you paid your money to do it. It is what it is. But at least back the protest before it. At least give your message in the protest before that. If they do it. Yeah, look, I hear that as well. It could just be recalling Sarr. It could just be recalling Anselmino. It could be nothing. It could be, we drop an inquiry for Mark Gahey. Oh, no, Mark Gahey don't want to join us and he's blocked all contracts. Ah, fuck it. We believe in the quality of our squad, guys. Semenyo type beat. That's what it could be as well. Because we just don't know how these fuckers move. They're like Garnacho. What you see is just what you're going to get. You don't know what you're going to get. So, God knows. God knows. You don't even need old people. Like, bro, there's enough fucking 20s and 30-year-old guys that go Chelsea. Or even like the fucking family stand lot. Like, there'll be enough people that can go, that can spread a message. Just spread the message. Be there for the protest. And then let's try and be consistent for it as well. Ideally, have one out for Paphos after that. And then, what's our next home game? We've got Palace away next. Then it's Napoli away. West Ham. West Ham at home should be the next one. There should be consistent protests, not just one. Because we saw last year, we did one for Southampton, that no one did anything after that, and then they bought like 3 children in the space of a month. They just laughed at us. Yeah, CB said he'll be there. I think Matisse said he was going. I'm going to be there. I assume Minerals and his lot's going to be there. Chelsea Fan TV and their lot's going to be there. Garnacho, yeah, look, big up for the performance yesterday. Garnacho did his thing coming off the bench. I ain't going to try and talk that one down. Lovely. Like, you're in the right position. You took your chances well. Big up, man. Big up. But Carabao Cup Nashers, all of that. Hopefully you got some for me in the second leg. But no, CB didn't do a solo protest. He was the only one there when Maresca got hired over Pochettino. He was the only one there. And, well, I think Alex from Chelsea Fan TV went as well, but hey. Yo, the Thai restaurant's right next to it. The Thai restaurant's the one right next to it, but yeah, that's where we do fan cams and all of that. I said Garnacho and Steve were the only ones that did something. Big up to them. Enzo had some good moments in possession, but out of possession, I think Zubamendi got the better of him a lot of times, especially for the third goal. Our build-up was outrageous and cost us so many problems because Sanchez didn't want to pass directly into the midfield, and Fofana was just dying getting the ball on the left-hand side and trying to progress play. He just kept getting caught out for fun. And then it felt like Arsenal had an extra man in the midfield all the time, and we tried pushing Fofana out to deal with that, and it just led to a ton of space in behind. Ultimately, we were just getting dragged all around the park in that first half. Like, that was a rough watch yesterday, man. Like, that was a roller coaster that I did not want to be on. I did not enjoy the roller coaster, not one bit. But this is what happens when you got a team that's trying to learn a new way of build-up under a new manager because we fucked up recruitment and then we pissed off the previous manager and it's caused both sides to not even talk to each other. Here we are. Here we are. When Maresca was told about the medical team sitting behind him at games, he weren't even told personally. He was told through a letter because man weren't talking to each other. Yeah, but like, HM, this is the thing that we were learning. We were learning on the job. I was watching this game just thinking, yo, we're fine with just experimenting through this game. If we lose it, they don't care because this is about learning Racinia's type of play. And we're just choosing to learn in a game of this magnitude because we're stuck in this position. Also, like, part of me is thinking, like, Palmer was saved with Brentford in mind. Because now I saw, apparently Racini had his press conference today, and then people are saying Palmer could be able to feature on Saturday. And I'm thinking, if he could feature on Saturday, surely he could have featured today, yesterday. But I guess like the briefings said they were true. We don't care if we get knocked out of the cup. This is not a priority trophy for Chelsea Football Club. If we lose this, it's not the end of the world, guys. That's what we were briefed by Sky Cover, and it just felt like we saw it right now. I genuinely think we just saw it now. I just want to make sure I'm not bugging. I'm sure I saw something about Palmer and Gusto could be available. Palmer and James, they're both training today. Hopefully they'll be in the squad on Saturday. Even that's just a bit of a hopefully. Maybe that's been taken out of context a little bit. But if I see him get like 70, 80 minutes or something like that, I'm going to believe he could have had some impact in this game. I'm going to believe that. Yeah, that might have just been it. That might have just been it. Yeah, Jabbo, I hear it. But even if that's the case, I'm looking at the medical team because the medical team would have said that you could only play one game, and then the board would have been like, the cup's not important. The cup's not important. Remember the briefings. If we get knocked out, it's not the end of the world, people. It's not the end of the world, guys. Fucking joke. Why? Because getting top 4 will get you more money than winning the Carabao Cup. That's why. It's financial. And just because I know there's going to be an idiot or two that thinks this in the comments, I am not advocating for that. I am not advocating for that one bit. But that's what I believe is what's happening in front of our eyes. Big up RM Bear. Big up, bro. It's been a minute still. So let me get this straight. These dickheads sacked a World Cup winning manager for wanting a centre-back, but now we are in for a centre-back. Yeah, guys. Yeah. Life on the Clear Lake, people. Life on the Clear Lake. Fucking lovely, man. Yeah, the whole ducking thing. I'm not saying Palmer. I'm saying this is the board choosing to prefer to keep him for the weekend. That's what I think it is. If you ask Palmer what game he'd rather play, do you even need to ask him? You know which one he's going to pick. I don't think Palmer said, "No, fuck it. I can't be asked, man. I don't want to do it. I want to do it. Save it for Brentford. I got 2 GA against them in the last game. Let me wrap them again. Fuck it." No, we know he ain't doing that. He's probably sick to death of this narrative himself. Because we know these players are all chronically online. Cole Palmer probably sees all the people saying that he's ducking the Arsenal test and he's sick of it. And here we are. They'll probably get a lot of games on Saturday. Imagine you lose against Brentford. It wouldn't even shock me with Brentford's record at our ground and like just the shit show that's going on around here and the fact that we're going from a Wednesday to a Saturday. That wouldn't shock me one bit. Fucking joke, man. That's why I told you scraping top 5 without trophies might be the worst outcome for Chelsea as a club. Yeah, I hear it. But that's what I've said for the Premier League. I don't care. I don't care what happens. I care about the cups. If we get top 5, lovely, projects on track, all of that shit, I don't care. If we don't get top 5, well, we know who's got to go straight into the spotlight for that then. You lot. You get to go into the spotlight. So, figure it out. Because I'm barely going to be looking at the table like that anymore. You man might have to start telling me where we are in the league at certain points. Because I'm not going to give a fuck. I'm not going to care. If we get top 4, whoop-de-doo. If we don't get top 4, whoop-de-doo. Like they're going to take advantage of it anyway. Yeah, the Jabbo, this is the thing, man. You're going to go through the game by game and suffer. We're all going to suffer. But my way of getting away from it is you're not going to hurt me with the Prem table. You're not going to hurt me with that because you lot have fucked this season up. You had the opportunity to build off the World Cup. You bring in a guy that you've just fucked off to Leeds or fucked back off to Brighton. For what? For what? What a load of shit. Jeremy, yeah, that's the same stuff that we saw from the Matt Law article. That's the exact same stuff. Is that the CFC Daily post? We're also looking at Senesi. That's the... Ain't that the one that fucking that took Delap's shoulder? Ain't that the one that took Delap's shoulder? And they want to add a new midfielder this summer with Nottingham Forest's Elliot Anderson, one of their targets. Okay, well, who's got to leave in the midfield? Maybe there might be a bit more to these Enzo Fernandez PSG rumours. Let me just see, by the way, was there anything more on that? PSG showing interest in Enzo Fernandez. That's a whole load of nothing. Do we have more on that? I want to see the article. Where is the Enzo Fernandez article? Weighing up his future amid League uninterest. Name that features on PSG's shortlist. He has somewhat been disturbed by the departure of Maresca. It's a whole load of nothing. There's a whole load of nothing. Pies in big capitals. Is this the same thing, by the way? Is this the same thing? Chelsea discuss Senesi, who turns 29 in May, but Chelsea are more inclined to look for a younger name. Tabs are being kept on Jacquet and Ramon, and they've scouted Charlie Cresswell. Who's that? Who's that? Who's that guy? 23 years old. He plays for Toulouse. He was at Leeds for about 4 years. Is he any good? Is he any good? Senesi's good technically, shit defensively, and physically. No, I'm already not moved. That's already not moved. Brother. All right, well, it does seem like they're actually looking at a centre-back, but it's also just too late. And bar Jacquet, I know none of these, man. I don't know none of these guys. There might have to be something I chat to Strasbourg Steve about. See what he knows. I'm saying Dan Ballard and everything. I know he's had a good season for Sunderland, but don't they play a lot deeper than how we're looking to play? That might be its own little question mark itself. Maybe, but even then, how much are you paying down for him? Because I don't think his club's going to let him go halfway through the season. But put the money down because you've already wasted enough of our fucking time. So just put the money down already. We've got games every 3 days, and like this squad is already a bit discombobulated as it stands. I said don't get Mark Gehi. Gehi don't want us anyway, Bola. He don't want to go near us. I heard from what was it? Rob R Journalism. I think that's his Twitter at. But he said that like all contacts with Chelsea were blocked after Tuchel refused to give Gehi any game time, and now he don't want to make a move. And I think the way we treated Gallagher might have also played a part in that as well. So yeah, there will be no chance of Mark Gehi joining us. Not a chance. Yeah, that's hilarious. You see how things have changed from when it was like Rice begging for the move, or we didn't want him. There's been hints of it. What do you do with it? What do you do? Oh, yay, Raheem Sterling's coming back. The fact that some Chelsea fans have been telling me, and like, I even had a conversation about this in the ground. There are Chelsea fans that are talking about, yo, we should bring Sterling back. Do you know how dark our wing options are if man are telling me Sterling? Do you know how dark that is? This brother stood out like a sore thumb at Arsenal. Even in the Poch season at Chelsea, the one thing he had was that he might turn up against the relegation sides. He might give you a game against a Luton or something, for example. Now I see my Arsenal dying against Leicester and teams in the Championship. I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, just shout out tips. Your guy did your thing yesterday. Big up. Is he though? Is he? Reaper, I know you Standards FC, man. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no damn way. Keep Raheem Sterling and his overpriced wages the fuck away from my football club, just so this guy can beg for penalties and miss them. Yeah, Jabbo, give that to Esteval, man. Or like any of the younger wingers. Reaper, here's what I'm going to argue with you on this one. Garnacho actually has a ceiling. Whether we like Garnacho, whether we like Gittins, there's still room for them to grow. There's still room for them to develop and get better. There's no room for Sterling. He's getting worse. He's worse, and now he's washed with no match start. Yeah, I good. No. Oh, leave. Fuck all of that. I'm not talking about Mudryk. Does Mudryk even alive? I said Gittins currently isn't. Again, like, disagree. But even then, what we can all agree on is like they have ceilings. They can get better. He can't. But even then, look, we are here again having a conversation about whether Sterling would get into our team. Do you know how disgusting this situation is? We're here again doing this. Literally just fell into the trap again. To big 2026, and we are talking about getting Sterling potentially back into the lineup and where he compares with our wingers under fucking phase 4 of Clear Lake. This is embarrassing, man. This is fucking embarrassing. Shit is a joke, bruv. Yeah, I forgot about Quenda, but yeah, it's whatever. What was the other super chat that we got? Bueno Notte has left and no one cares. Yeah, that's another update if anybody gave a damn. One of the most pointless moves is over. Bueno Notte is leaving Chelsea, going back to Brighton, and then joining Leeds on loan until the end of the season. What a lovely bit of business this was from our world-class scouting department, from our amazing, incredible data analytics team. What a great saga that nobody wanted, cared for, was even with while he was here, and we care less about now he's gone. But hey, now we got a little bit of a predicament in the 10 role. Even though like this guy never did anything for us anyway, but at least there was a body there. Now what? Are we going to potentially look at another 10? Are we looking at another 10 or... Well, what was the plan? What was the plan with him even being here? Is there even a plan now he's gone? I'm saying Kendry Pye's recall. How many men are we going to recall from Strasbourg? And has anyone reported that Pye is going to be recalled? Like, any in the know even mentioned anything like that? Sean, that's calm. Like, him and Garnacho can switch vapes after every half. They'll be alright. He'll have a friend already. They'll be like, which one have you got? Yeah, I got the blueberry ice. Which one have you got? Yeah, I got orange and mango, man. Yeah, let me try that one still. Let me try that one. Yeah, they'll be alright, man. We'll make friends pretty quickly. Strasbourg don't play. So this guy ain't even good enough to play for Strasbourg. You're just going from bench to bench in there. Like, who cares? Who cares? Yeah, Raspberry Ice. There's another one. There's another one. Whatever. Bench to bench, body for body, pause. Whatever. It's hilarious, though. We were not well managed on the football, sporting, or promotional side before Clear Lake. Yeah. Yeah. Whatever, man. Whatever. This whole saga is just a laugh, though. Everything about this is just a laugh. Oh, everything about this club this season has been a laugh. Big up to Urkel saying, as an American owners are ruining football. Faz. Hey, Bali's Iranian. So, like, yo, they can hold some of the smoke, too. How about we put some sanctions down on Iran so Iqbali can sell up? Our government, you got the opportunity to do something. Know them ones. Yeah, MPC reaches verbal agreement with Leeds. Yeah, big up for the goal against Lincoln and all of that. I barely remember the goal. I weren't even there for the goal. I went to get a pint early. Before halftime. I missed the equalizer and the second goal. So his only decent moment that he had at Chelsea, didn't even see that. You know what? Yeah, your best moment was that shot against Carabao in the second half that nearly went in. Nearly did. Nearly did. But hey, I said Iran's got enough. Hey, look, fair enough. I don't know nothing about what's going on over there. I just made an offhanded joke. If they got their own problems, fair enough. Fair enough. I don't know a thing that's going on over there. And my head is locked in the footballing world. Which players do I think played good? Esteval did very well. Garnacho was good off the bench, did his job well, took his chances well. You can't ask for much more from him than that. Enzo had good moments in possession, but he also had some bad moments out of possession. Like Zubamendi was just running rings around him off the ball. And I guess that was kind of about it. That's about it, really. No one else really stood out to me like that. Like our back line just looked shaky as a motherfucker. Cucurella got given the run around by Saka. He again got an early yellow card against him and then just got ran rings around because he didn't want to get a second yellow. Also, the second goal, he played a big part in that one too. Well, shouldn't have called for the foul so early, but I will say that is also Sanchez. But I don't even want to take any of the blame away from Sanchez because you just let the ball go through your fucking hands. That's you. But Cucurella still should have just got up and got on with it a little bit as well. Yeah, that was off the ball. The midfield weren't great. The build-up play, straight atrocious. Straight atrocious. And yeah, that was our game. That was our game. What, is he starting to rack up yellows like Caicedo was? Let me know. Man are saying pies. Is it the same stuff that we already read, though? Elliot Anderson's on Chelsea's list for the summer with appreciation for Maino and Wharton too. Even then, that says to me a midfielder must be leaving then. Big up Flawless by G. Jabbo, what mental gymnastics? Let me know, brother. You know I don't mind hearing people go against, but you already know what the chat is. I'm cool with all of that. But what was the mental gymnastics, bro? Oh, you mean against Saka? Yeah, that was 2 games in a row. You get a dumb early yellow, and that means you have to back off him too much. Yeah, it only really makes sense if it's Enzo going. But we haven't heard anything except the PSG inquiry. That was it. That's all that we got. Yeah, man is saying it's PR and everything. I don't blame any of you guys because this would only work if one of our midfielders were to leave. That's it. Shout out Sheik in the chat as well. Big up to you, broski. Hope you're well, man. Leave. One would have to leave. One would have to leave, brother. Big up Chris. Big up Chris, bro. He said reports that we sacked the manager for wanting a centre-back, and now we want a centre-back after the manager's gone. Probably means that the initial reports were false. Maldini, what was it? Rosinha said he's training, but he's not with the squad, and we still don't have a time frame. So, yeah. That is Romeo Lavia. That's Romeo Lavia. No, we didn't sack him for wanting a centre-back, by the way. I think that's part of the fallout that led to him leaving. But we didn't sack him. That isn't the reason, like, why he's gone. There was about a few more months of build-up after that point. That's definitely what kick-started a lot of the tension between him and the owners. Now, I believe that we're looking at a centre-back. They're questioning top 4. That's what I think it is. So, yeah. Big up, though, man. Big up, bro. You're telling us how our new way of build up, basically blaming. This isn't blaming Rosenior, by the way. I want to throw that out first because you've just been thrown in here, and you need to bring a new style of play into this team, and you're playing Arsenal at home without our three best players. You are going to be in this position. You're always going to do that. We're saying it's not comfortable for Sanchez and bigging up Maresca at the same time. He's not a toddler to be shielded from discomfort. I hear all of this, but bro, we know that one of the few good things that we were doing was that we were minimizing the amount of times we gave Sanchez the ball. You were giving him the ball and we were looking shaky in build-up. Now, I agree. Centre-backs, also a massive problem in that. But bro, Enzo's calling for the ball in the middle. And you're just moving it to Fofana, who is fucking dying out there in the build-up. Stop! Stop! He's calling for the ball right in front of you because he wants to try and boom it into Santos. Everyone was crashing out how we were playing Hoofball versus Atalanta and Bournemouth, but now it's suddenly okay. Bro, but we were also making counterattacks off that. Maybe not in those games specific, but there's other examples where we're able to start counterattacks just from him getting the ball and moving it forward quickly. I would rather see him do that than try and build up the ball slowly because he's just going to keep making mistakes. He's going to keep making mistakes. And if you want to say that's the reason why we should go for a new goalkeeper, fine. Fine. That's fine by me. But if you're going to be using Sanchez, minimize his touches in possession. Just to minimize the touches in possession. Otherwise, you're going to have these sorts of problems. That's the way that I see it. And even then, this is not to be anti-Rosenior. You are in this position based off our stupidness throughout this entire season. And now you're trying to embed your style of play into this team early. The fact that we look a bit shaky in build up and he's figuring out as we go along. What's the shock there? I already told you, like, there is no point me being Rosenior out or even being on him. Yeah, Maldini, we tweaked it all game. But that's again because we're learning. We're tweaking on the job. And it leads back to the briefings that we saw after Maresca left. If we don't win the Carabao Cup, it's okay. If we get knocked out by Arsenal, it's not the end of the world. This is not a major trophy. So yeah, you can experiment things. I am very intrigued to see how many minutes Cole Palmer plays on the weekend, if any. And Reece James. I'm very intrigued. Rosenior is a Clear Lake mouthpiece. You have to crash it on him as well. But again, you just... the Clear Lake mouthpiece. So why are we going for the mouthpiece? Another person that Clear Lake can hide behind. What is the point? What's the point? You don't get nothing from that. I get it, but you can say whatever you want about Rosenior, but if it ain't Igbali first and foremost, what's going to change? What's going to change? Oh, they didn't want him. All right, cool. Get rid of him. We'll bring in interim Lampard for the rest of the season. It might not even be interim Lampard because he's doing a shift at Coventry. Interim John Terry. Interim JT. We're going to do that one. Yes, and all of this stuff is briefed by the sporting directors and briefed by Igbali. So what is the point? What is the point? This was exactly the sort of manager you were going to get after Maresca. And yes, Maresca was flip-flopping in the press enough times because he was alternating between saying what he wanted to say and what the sporting director and Igbali wanted him to say. Then it got to a point where the yes man was sick of being a yes man. I think you lot are waiting for a senior to get to that point in record time, but so what? So they can bring in the next yes man. Focus on Igbali. I don't see any difference. JT will never be interim because he'll speak out. They can't control him. They might be able to control Lampard. The other thing with Lampard, he was there for like 8 games. So whatever he said wouldn't matter anyway. So yeah. That's how, yeah, of course. I've been ignoring any Arsenal fan since yesterday. The fuck? Big up, bro, but you know what it is. Ops until the day I die. You think I want to see or hear anything from you fuckers? Think I give a damn. Big up, though. All the other gooners in here, big up, but fuck you lot. Fucking joke, bruv. Fucking joke. Yeah, Timmy, you know what it is, man. Tomorrow's going to be fucking dark on back again. We gave fucking Gyökeres not just a goal, we gave him GA. We gave him 2 GA on my fucking club's head top, man. I hate this season. I hate everything about this fucking season. The only thing that would have been the icing on the cake is if Pervert's bagged. Thank God he's too shit for that, but wait till the second leg. It's a fucking second leg. Imran, if you're an Arsenal fan, you can hold that, bruv. Clicks, I don't even know what... Oh, yeah, he got man of the match. I don't know what Troops has said. I haven't listened to any Arsenal fan stream or nothing like that. I also feel a bit bad for Lee Gunner. I was meant to jump on his stream after mine, but he took so long to go live, I just fell asleep. I was just so shattered. I ain't slept that early in months. I was shattered and I was bladdered and I had a little zoo and that just helped me knock myself out. It weren't ever going to happen. Fucking joke, man. Don't blame him. Like, people are late to their streams. Like hi. I'm never on time. Manager's early. You know them ones. It is what it is. But I'll try and see if I can jump on one of his later streams, man. Because, yeah, look, he can say whatever he wants to say. Our club's just vindicated all of that. We're so lucky that Marino chance in the second half didn't go in for 4-1. Fuck all of that shit. Ugh, horrible. Oh, fair enough, Clicks. No worries, man. A HM, on another day, I would have. I was just so finished. I was so fucking finished, man. I catch. Big up, man. I'm glad you got your channel sorted. Fuck your club, but big up to you, man. Big up to you. 3-2 was good for us. That's the worst part. And I think this says a lot about where we are on the clear late now. I came out that game at 3-2 thinking, damn, that was only 3-2. That could have been a lot more. That could have been a lot worse. Like that tie could have been deaded out yesterday. And just because Garnacho was in the right place twice, that's the only reason why the tie isn't finished. That's the only reason. That first Neto cross, that was meant to go to Enzo. It fell to Garnacho. Fairs, you took it well. The second goal, I think that came from a corner. It bounced into Garnacho. He hits that really well for the second goal because that's first time. He hits that very well. But that's the only reason why we're in this game. It's not because he had like a mad sequence or nothing. It fell to him in the right place. He took his goals well. Fairs, big up to you individually. But as the squad, we don't deserve to be in the second leg. We don't deserve it. It just feels like it's a delayed execution. I won't lie, man. It feels like a delayed execution. And look, I'm glad that there's still something to hold on to for the second leg. And hopefully Caicedo, James and Palmer are back for that one. If we'll allow Palmer to play in that game. But, yo, I can't be fucked for it all. I can't be fucked for it all. I'm still in two minds whether to even turn up for the second leg or not. It should have been a stinky 0-0 at half-time. Yeah, look, I want to say this as well. Referee was a bag of garbage for the first 2 goals. It is what it is. But we still didn't deserve to leave that game with nothing. That first goal, especially seen as like that Semenyo goal got disallowed because Haaland was interfering with play. Like, how is that not the same thing for Gyökeres? And Trossard's pushing him with both hands. Then the second goal's a foul on Cucurella, but whatever, man. Sometimes or most times the referee never goes your way and whatever. But I did watch those back and I thought, really? After just yesterday, you had that 5-minute stoppage, or the day before, you had that 5-minute stoppage for fucking Semenyo's offside goal. Alright, man. Alright, man. Referees and consistency. You ain't getting that one. You ain't ever getting that one. Shout out, Ruben. Fuck your club, but big up, man. Big up. What was that other comment I saw? Now what's that? Please respect Kepa. How do you get beat near post? Kepa. This is Kepa. That's why I wanted to see a few more long shots, man. Why did Caicedo have to get that dumb yellow card, man? Why do you have to get that stupid yellow? Big up Chris saying the only reason we are down is 2 gifts by Sanchez. I do hear that as well. Especially the second one. Fuck me, man. But the first one, the more I watch that first goal, the more I think, how was that allowed to stand? How? Ruben, bro, I don't know how you got any respect for us coming out of that game. We only got 2 goals because of 2 lucky moments. That was it. We should have been wiped out. We got no reason to even be coming out that game 3-2. That's the worst part. That's the worst fucking part of it all. Yeah, True Blue, I've been saying that too. We're still alive, but I don't know if I want to be alive, you know? Did anyone want to just switch off the live support? Fuck it. I said it was a good one. It was a good watch for you, bruv, not for me. That was a roller coaster I did not want to be a part of. I did not want to be involved in. I didn't want that. Fucking shit, mate. Absolute load of garbage. Hey, Brentford on Saturday. That's going to be a load of fun. I wonder what lineup we put out for that game, seeing as it's a Wednesday to Saturday and the medical team's controlling Chelsea. I wonder what lineup we're going to have. Is it going to be Tosin and Badiashile? Oh, dog. I'll off myself. I hope not. Hato can play. I don't give a damn after that last Cucurella game. He can play. Don't give a shit. Reese will probably be back. Caicedo. Probably Enzo or Santos. We'll have it be Santos. They did well together in the last game. Palmer will probably start. You'll see Garnacho and fucking Gittins again. And then Delap. Yeah, that'll probably be the lineup. Why are you acting like Kepa weren't handing out gifts? Bro, we literally said our 2 goals were just given to us. We had no Palmer. I hear all of this, man. I hear all of this. I get it. It's just still a depressing result, though. And we still handed in some cheap goals. And we just left ourselves a mountain to climb. I do get it, though. Like, we thought it was going to be injuries for both teams. And then we see both Saliba and Gabriel are starting. Gyökeres is there. Trossard's, did Trossard start or come off the bench? He was still fit to play anyway. All the players that we had doubts on, we didn't see. We didn't see none of them. Oh shit, yeah, Brentford's above us. If Arsenal were missing players like that, could you imagine? I don't know. If we had our best first 11, maybe the result's different. Or maybe they stink out the gaff. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't want to just think about the ifs and everything. Because I don't know about like how injured Palmer really is. Because if he ends up getting 70 minutes or something on Saturday, I'm going to think he could have had an impact on this game. But hey, that will be my narrative when we go to back again, because I'm just going to be on full shamelessness. Fuck everybody then. Fuck everybody. I'm going straight to just talking about injuries. So thank you for that, Maldini. That's going to be my fucking MO when I'm on back again tomorrow. Injuries fucked us, and the referee fucked us. La 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 la. All you rivals can fuck off. Fuck off. Big up for that one, man. But yeah, this shit is depressing. This shit is fucking depressing. Yeah, to the Arsenal fans, yeah, you won and you deserve to win. I ain't gonna say nothing on that. But when I get to back again tomorrow, you won because of injuries and shit refereeing decisions. I don't make the rules, I just enforce them. Up the Blues. Up the fucking Blues. But yeah, let's see who's about. Big up everybody. Smash those likes. Up the Chelsea. And yeah, we might finally get a centre-back, guys. Yay. Took them fucking ages to do it. Yeah, True Blue. I haven't seen none of the reactions and yeah, I ain't seen no shit. I ain't seen nothing like that. I don't really want to either. I'm ignoring everybody's reactions. But yeah, we'll see who's about. Big up everybody. Like, subscribe. Up the Chelsea. Up the fucking Chelsea. We are fucking bleak right now. I'll see who's about. If no one's about, I'm just going to wrap this early because I'm not even that arsed about being here for too long. Only if anyone wants a conversation. See if Steve's about. I could ask about some of those French players we were linked with. Hey, yeah, yo, we might be taking your guy, man. Pause. Hold that. Hold that. Tell Marinakis we'll give him Enzo Fernandez. He runs like a sumo, but he works hard and does the passion thing. So, yeah. You might like that one still. Yeah, that should be everybody. Yes, Nathan, what are you saying, man?
Yeah, Lewis, think of everyone.
Yeah, how are you feeling, man? We're finally looking at a centre-back.
Well, ain't that a
absolutely,
slap in the face?
Mate. It's a fucking lootly.
Ain't that a slap in the face, isn't it? Type of spiteful shit some of us probably thought might happen, but just goes to
I don't
show
even think it's spiteless. I don't think it's spiteful. I just think these motherfuckers are late to everything. That's all that is. That and now top four's in serious jeopardy. So now you might actually have to listen to the manager if he's demanding things because we're not meant to be in a title race right now. Our aim is top four and a deep run in the cups.
I mean, sure, like anything to do with like potentially jeopardizing their finances. Yeah, definitely. I see that point, but it just kind of still reeks of just them really disliking Maresca at some point. They're like, you know what, just at some point, give us a reason to sack you, and then the next guy will just do the whole shower you with gifts in the beginning, and then eventually do the same thing to the next guy. So
no, because like you deeper, they didn't even listen to Maresca throughout the whole time he was at Chelsea.
Yeah,
he didn't want João Felix. The fuck? You remember Dewsbury Hall? Like that was brought in without Maresca even asking for him. That was brought in.
There was definitely a lot of club signings over the manager, but yeah, it's just until they actually sign a centre back, I can't believe this shit. Like
the only one that I think I'm genuinely assured that he wanted was Delap. That's the only one. So you can hold that one.
Yeah.
The rest of them, it's like, yo, was that even what you wanted or what? They just go off what they think we need. What they think we need, and now they think we need a centre back.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's just that's all it is PR until I see their actions. Because you can talk all you want, but if your actions are doing the complete opposite, then what's the point?
Hear it. Fucking hear it, man.
It's just frustrating as fuck.
Do we even buy one or do we recall one?
Yeah, that's the thing as well. That's a smart way to escape their situation. Just recall a defender, and they can technically say they brought a new one in. It's the worst part.
Yeah,
just have to go through the same bullshit of blooding a new player into the team, and they'll obviously inevitably make mistakes that will lead to goals, and everyone will jump on that player.
And then we send them back to Brighton. La fucking Buenanotte. Yeah.
Oh, by the way, at least that
What
guy's
a
gone. Fuck that.
waste of time for everybody. We just gave him Champions League experience, and that was it. Yeah, you got to play a game in the Champions League. You got to go to fucking Baku, and you got to sit on the bench at Bayern.
Absolute waste
Great.
of space. Yeah.
Fucking great, man. We are such a waste of time.
As things stand right now, I hear it.
I just hope I hope everyone turns up for the protest on Saturday. I want to say that again. January 17th, 2 days, 1 p.m. outside Stamford Bridge. Make sure all you man are there, guys. And make sure you man are on the watch along as well, especially the guys that can't travel and everything. If you don't travel to the bridge, you're a fucking plastic. Now you're all right, man. Just support. I think I got a leaflet for it somewhere. Wherever my clothes are. So it's somewhere over there.
How was the energy towards the ownership at the Arsenal game?
Say that again?
How was the energy towards the ownership at the Arsenal game?
Bare loud after the goals went in. Big up to Judo Gnome. Big up my G. He says, I was talking to my buddy and he said Maresca was our Emery and Liam was our Arteta. I couldn't even argue with him. He might be right. I pray that's not the case. Big up Lewis and Nathan. Big up chat. Here's my thing, Judo Gnome. If we were in 2024, your buddy would be telling you Pochettino was our Emery and Maresca's our Arteta. And like that could be the case until Liam Rossini gets to a point where he's sick of dealing with the sporting directors. And then they might just cut ties themselves. I don't believe that. I don't believe that at all. Because even then it would make sense more of a Poch and Arteta, Poch and Maresca thing. Because with Poch, you were underachieving. Maresca, we won a World Cup we weren't expected to win. We overachieved. And then they decided not to listen to him and then boot him out because they're the only reason why we won the World Cup, not the manager, not the players. Fucking embarrassing, man. Shout out Judo None, but I disagree with the analogy that your mate's trying to run. Like, Liam's just Liam. You just here. Yeah. So, do something. And big up to Chris saying, who would have ever predicted we would be competing with Brentford this weekend to get back into the Champions League race? That's fucking lovely, isn't it? Shout out one. Brentford above us, and if they win, they're going to open up an even bigger gap on us. I don't know what the gap would be. Chat, let me know, because I refuse to look at the table. I'm just not. I can't be asked.
6-1 for sure, that game, yeah.
Yeah, it's whatever. Shout out, yeah, Judo Gnome, it's been a shit month. I hear it.
Thereabouts.
Yes, it was, by the way. Yeah, it was. So the away end was trying sacked in the morning at Rossini, and then there were parts of Matthew Harding that were joining in with it. So, yeah. It was a lovely environment yesterday, guys. It was fucking lovely. Daniel, how are you feeling, bro?
I don't know, bro. Like, yeah, when I was watching the game, right? Because mind you, we were just lucky to leave with only three goals, right? It should have been we should have gotten
5, 6.
We were lucky to leave with 2 goals for ourselves.
Yeah, we scammed the 2 goals, you know. But yeah, we definitely scammed that. I'll take it, but we definitely scammed those 2 goals. But nah, just watching just watching the manager, right? Watching this play a certain way, I'm like, well, fuck. I'll be honest, because I don't know. Every manager coming here, right? It's like, yo, he's trying to figure out the team. We don't have that long. You don't have that long to figure things out. You don't have long to figure out you're not supposed to play Tosin. I don't care what he did last game. You don't have that long to figure out when you have for 5 Chalobah as your center backs with Sanchez. There's no system that you can do with Sanchez touching the ball close to 50 times that is going to work.
This is all that I was trying to say, like earlier when I was.
No matter what system you have, if Sanchez touches the ball 100 times, you're kind of cooked, right? It's not really about like, which of our players were fit, who wasn't fit, who was doing this, who was doing that. The way I judge managers is, what is your thought process with the players that you have that are available there? Whether you lose or you win or whatever. But that strategy of we're going to constantly have Sanchez and these two center backs circulate the ball, right? With Arsenal's crazy press, it didn't make sense. It didn't make sense to me. Like to me, that was the first stupid part of it.
That and I was constantly trying to pass it to Fofana on the left, who's clearly struggling to build up from there.
Struggling.
Yeah.
Like he was having. It's crazy when Chalobah is like your most comfortable player in the back line on the ball. I think you're cooked. I think it's over, chat. You know what I'm saying? I think you gotta figure.
You see now they're panicking and they're like, shit, yeah, we actually need a centre back now. Fuck, let's actually go out for a centre back.
Lewis, did not tell you when they get the new manager, that's when they're gonna get it.
Yeah, because Rossini demanded additions before he joins.
Of course.
And also now top 4 is in genuine jeopardy. None of them want the Champions League. That was meant to be the target. Top 4 and a deep cup run. That's what we were told. Now we look like we might not get it. They're going to have to go and act in the window.
I'll be honest. I mean, no, I'm not quite where Redneck is, right? Where like I just want things to fail, everything else. I hope this guy's some kind of fucking genius. But if he's not, I'd rather it goes up in flames because then you got to make a change. And you have to make a big change. This guy finished sixth, right? Sixth, and maybe get into an FA Cup final. People are going to be like, nah, come on. Like, he did something. No, this is bullshit.
Kind of Gary O'Neill.
I hear with that as well, just because I also didn't get to bring this up earlier. But this whole narrative about if we don't get Champions League, Palmer's going to ask to leave, or Caicedo's going to ask to leave, and and all this shit. I want to bring this up because look at this. West Ham expressed an interest in Jorgensen. Jorgensen wants to leave, but Chelsea still say no. So they can say no to a player that wants to leave. They can tell them, no, you have a contract and you're going to oblige that contract. So I'm not hearing nothing about that because these men want to hold and be strong on Jorgensen.
I don't even think
if you're trying to progress the club, you're not going to let them leave.
If it's a starting player, right, it's starting for your team, if they want to leave, I don't know if it's going to be the same as a guy like Jorgensen. You know what I'm saying?
Like an Enzo, for instance. Yeah.
Because who cares about Jorgensen to want to hold him down like that?
No. I mean, the effect is completely different. If they're like, yo, we don't have a backup keeper, we have to keep Jorgensen, and Jorgensen has to stay. That's different than if this is your starting keeper and you're like, you have to stay when he's like, I want to go. Right? Maybe I see that a little bit different, but I think either way, I'm not even looking at if Palmer wants to leave or if these guys want to leave. If they want to truly leave, they'll just throw their toys out and start playing horribly, which is going to ruin their reputation, but help them leave. That's not really what I'm necessarily worried about. I've always said about this whole process. Until in their eyes, it looks like it's failed, they're not going to make the changes that we're asking them to make that clearly are going to help you win a league title. The kind of experience that you need to bring in. Like I said, Managerial is on the table. The whole of January, you haven't even talked to him.
He's about to re-sign a 5-year deal.
Of course he's going to re-sign. I hate that we're even talking about it because in the summer I said, if you don't sign him now, you're never going to sign him. They're not. He's going to end up staying there. It's like, no, there's no way he stays there. And now it looks like he's about to stay. But they're not even attempting to get the kind of quality, kind of players like the fan base just, trusting of Sanchez, or, Sanchez can do this, or, I think Sanchez is playing well enough now. And if it take that long before we had that conversation of is Sanchez player of the season, for him to do what he did. He's obviously a confidence player to a certain level. But to me, I don't trust him. These are the moves that I'm looking for a management or a team that's looking to win to make. I don't trust him. You're looking for center backs? Go for the center backs in the league. It's not that complicated. You don't got to find this unknown great guy from somewhere else who's going to come in and change your life. Just keep it simple. Just keep it simple. Go in the league, look at the best back lines, the ones that suit the players that have the quality in those teams to play for Chelsea. That's what you go get. You don't gotta Everton has had the best. They're not going to. They're not till shit completely flopped. They only felt good about last year because they won the Club World Cup. That did more damage to the building of the team that it did good. I mean, it's great for us. We want a fucking trophy. Like I'm never gonna unpack the trophy. But in terms of like their idea of no, we're doing the right thing. That Club World Cup was just
validate them somehow. Yeah,
it was so much.
Alexis, all rumors I've heard about Gehi is that you don't want to join us. You don't want to go near us. I wouldn't mind us trying, but everything I've heard is that you don't want to go near us.
Yeah, the Gehi thing is capped. He's not coming.
Yeah, I don't see that happening.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Like any that we sold, we're gonna be able to buy it. Like people are saying, yo, let's go get Lewis Hall. Lewis Hall ain't coming. You just forget that. You know, make sure you develop Otto. Like forget Lewis Hall.
Big up, David.
Yo, big up, Lewis.
Develop Otto and these guys.
Big up.
Yo, Lewis, did you see the reports that we're looking at center back now or what?
Yeah, man, about fucking time. Well, it's too late.
It's too fucking late, bro. I was just thinking that this morning. I was like, what the fuck? Finally? Maybe they heard about the protests.
Not even that. My thing is, I think that they're genuinely concerned about top 4 now.
Yeah, that makes sense too. Yeah, 100%.
Wait,
it's
so
only
those reports? You believe those reports?
I believe we're looking at one.
There's some truth to it because before Rosenaire signed, they said they wanted a centre back.
I don't. It's good PR, bro.
Yo, Lewis, you know
no, good PR is buying one, not saying that you're looking at one.
Yeah, buying one is
no.
A quality one. Buying a quality.
No, that is good PR because it will get the fan base gas. At most, what we'll do is recall Mamadou Sarr.
Lewis,
we'll recall.
This is the thing. No one's gonna get gassed over us saying we're looking at centre backs or bringing in a random no name.
Hold on. Well, no, people will because this fan base is that stupid.
Not the majority.
Not the majority of the fans.
Potato. You can disagree with me if you want. What we'll do,
Lewis.
Is, let me finish. We'll probably buy some like random South American teenager, or we'll call like Ansel Mino, which is something I said we'd probably end up doing in the summer. We were going to terminate his loan. We'll terminate his loan for Ansel Mino or for Mamadou Sarr, and that'll be the center back signing upgrade. Bro, like we're not gonna do anything.
Upgrade to what? To what we have right now? Wait. Is that guy? What is he saying? Are you crazy?
That's how they're going to view it. We're not going to do anything. We're not going to get Guehi or anything. We're not going to do anything in terms of center backs. We're just going to recall what we already have.
If we are to recall Anselmino or whoever it is that we have on loan to play in our centre back, then might as well we keep what we have because they're not better than what we have.
That's what we're going to do.
Yeah, they're not doing that. They're not going to do that. They're not that stupid. They're not going to do that. They're not going to bring back players that are not even good enough to be on our team right now. But yo, Lewis, I have a question.
So what makes you think they're going to get?
Look at that super chat, Lewis.
One at a time, guys.
I just want to know, weren't we having the same discussion last year with defending? We just brought Chalobah back online.
Thank you, sir.
There you go.
Andrew, what'd you say? I couldn't hear you.
I said, didn't we have this discussion last year with defender? We brought Chalobah back online.
We'll probably have it next year too.
Why would anyone be surprised? Would anyone be surprised?
Absolutely not.
Online?
So saying that they can't be that stupid, they literally did that last year, and this fan base.
The reason why I'm saying that,
and this fan
they're
base,
not good enough to be in our starting 11 to make a difference now. They're not going to do that when they're not going to make a difference on the field now.
Let me finish. This fan base praised it last year because it's Chalobah. He's our best center back. We shouldn't have got rid of him. Yeah. That's what they're going to do. They're going to praise it.
They're not going to be that stupid.
Listen, Mamadou Sarr plays for Senegal. They are in a final on Sunday at AFCON. He's going to play that final. Senegal will win. He will play well. And the PR will be, we're going to recall him because he's a special, amazing guy.
I'm telling you right now, they're not going to do that. I can guarantee you 100% they're not going to do that. I can guarantee that.
Can I just ask how many?
I'll be honest.
I'd rather. Can I just?
They're not going to be that stupid.
Let me just say this one thing and I'll let you roll. It's been 3 years now of them doing the same recruitment strategy. How many years or how many transfer windows before you go, actually, they're not going to change what they do? The
reason why, Andrew,
that recruitment in the summer was Crystal Palace Europa Conference League recruitment in the summer. Okay, and we're paying for it right now. So don't tell me that you don't think they will bring back Sarr or someone else.
You know why I
done it
say that?
previously.
You know why I'm saying that though, Andrew? For simple reason. Lewis said it. They're threatened that we might not make top 4. These players you guys are talking about are not going to help us guarantee getting top 4, bro.
But what was the? Were we not a threat last January at making top 4, and we just
I'm telling you, yo, Prime. Mark my words. I'll tell you this right now. We're not bringing back Sarr. I'll bet you whatever you want to bet. I can guarantee that. Whatever you want to bet, I'll bet it.
Bro, first of all, I'm not betting, man. I'm not going to waste money. Second of all, last January we were at threat of getting top 4. And what we didn't get any forwards, didn't get any strikers.
Yo, somebody
Prime. We made one signing.
Hold on. All we did was recall Chalobah, and Vega went out on loan. Felix went out on loan. That's all we did. I don't know why you think it's going to be any. Why you
one signing
now?
off.
All right, we'll see. I just don't believe it. That's my opinion. You have your
It's
opinion?
going to be it'll either be Anselmino or Mamadou Sarr.
No, they're not. It's not going to be either of them.
We're going to recall one of them.
I would rather recall Sarr than get either of these two centre backs that have been linked with us.
Who are the centre backs even linked?
It's that Jacquet kid and Ramon. They have played a combined total of about 70 first team games between them.
I haven't even seen that.
How many first team games has Sarr played?
More than them, bro.
Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I don't
KG, you know what it is with Sarr? At least with Sarr, I think Jacquet's 20 and that Ramon kid's 21. At least with Sarr, we've already bought him. We've already spent the money. At least just recall him, bro. Rather than getting Jacquet.
It makes no sense to double down on the inexperience. I got you.
I'm gonna just stop Scott there just for a second. All right, but I kind of agree with what you're saying, Scott, in the manner of recall Sarr because for me is because he already knows how to play for the manager that we have. That's the main reason I thought it was always going to be that. But you can't put Jacquet and Ramon in the same conversation quality wise. They're not. He's not even in the same conversation.
Hold on. One of them has played 20 games all season. This is
I've watched these players though, Scott. It's not as conversation.
Joey, I don't care. One of them is in their first year of first team football. Yes, it is.
Who would you think, Joey? Because I know Joey watches them. Joey watches them more than. I'll be honest with you. I've only seen Sarr play. I've never seen Jacquet and Ramon.
Jacquet is way better than Sarr.
Way better.
He's way better than Sarr.
Why don't we buy him instead of Sarr?
Ramon, I'm not impressed with Ramon at all. He's really good. He's a really good ball player, but he's not physically, in my opinion, ready for any of this. The real sensible signing is getting Sensi. That's the real sensible signing. If you're gonna go get someone in January that's gonna be cheap, that's the real sensible signing. He is as good of a ball playing center back as there is in this league. Period. Okay. Now, how
much do you think he would cost, Joey?
Sensi, he's last year on his contract. He's 6 months left on his contract.
That makes sense. Actually,
he's 29.
He's 29 as well.
29.
Yeah,
you guys think
that's the real sensible signing? If you're asking me, Joe, who's the money on him, signing of who we can go and get?
Joey, I also
one guy we can go and get that's sensible. Sensi is the sensible one. That's the actual sensible signing.
That's the key word there. That's
get a midfield.
Sensible. The
word sensible is very but they don't do anything sensible. They literally don't do anything sensible.
Yeah, they don't do sensible.
Anything that I say that's sensible is going to be null and void, bro.
They can do the Nensi pre-contract agreement so they can get him on a free.
So, Joe, Sensi is the sensible signing. So, you know what we're going to do? Mamadou Sarr, you're coming back, bro. You're coming back,
bro. Mamadou Sarr seems like the most realistic one because of his experience with
Joey. You know why I don't think they're gonna do that? We just took their manager. We just took their manager.
So
Strasbourg isn't doing that good in the league. We're not taking these guys and they're not going to even do that much for our team right now.
Why do you think they care about Strasbourg? They don't. Who cares?
You know why?
They don't care.
I can guarantee we're not getting
their
Sarr.
season is already. They've already
You
fucked
can't
their season by
guarantee
taking
that.
their manager.
He already
has
has
it.
that.
How can you
Yo,
guarantee
yo,
that
yo,
we're not
yo,
getting Sarr?
Joey. You know what I'm starting to realize? This ownership is starting to realize that if we don't get top 4, these players are gonna leave. Enzo's already. There's gonna be other players that are key players are gonna start saying, "Fuck it, I'm leaving this team. Nothing's going on here." They're threatened of that.
So all right. So David, right? It's David that I'm speaking to.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
David. Yeah.
So David, where do you think that they're gonna go? Do you think that they're gonna go like even if we don't get Mamadou Sarr, the names that are on the list are all Mamadou Sarr, one step above Mamadou Sarr, maybe like one step, like all these guys, Ramon, Jacquet, and Cresswell, which I really like Cresswell, by the way.
Cresswell's the best name on the list.
I really like Cresswell, by the way. And I said this name, and I literally said Cresswell's name last summer to people. I was telling people about Charlie Cresswell last summer.
How much do you think he would cost?
I don't know why this is like this. Like, where do you think this goes? It's not going to go in a sense of us getting a Bremer or which would be the name I honestly, truly would want is Bremer. Even if we went Alex Ribeiro, that's the one that would also make a lot of sense. 2-footed, ball playing center back. Like these are all names that actually make sense. They're not gonna go for a name that makes sense though. That's the key here. Like even if we don't believe it's Sarr, bro, even if that's the case, like regardless, they're not going for a name that makes sense. Still.
I'd go for Cresswell.
He said Aaron Cresswell. Definitely
Nah,
not Aaron
Cresswell,
Cresswell.
yeah, West Ham.
Charlie Cresswell is a U23 center back who plays for
He
Toulouse.
play Leeds, man.
Wait, which country does this Cresswell play for?
England.
England.
Yeah, big up. And listen,
like the other name that I think is realistic.
I'll be honest.
Harwood Bellis. That's the other name that I think.
I
want to hear Daniel's explanation.
One at a time. I just seen reports of us looking at Elliot Anderson. What do you guys think of him?
Yo, hold on. Wait.
Let's not talk about what that's next summer.
Bro,
next summer, bro. Like,
Yo,
in the summer, we need to talk about what's going on now, bro.
David,
like right now.
Just going conversation to conversation. Like, no, let us. Daniel, I want to know why the country mattered. Which one? What country were you going to throw shade on? Was it Nigeria?
No, to say I knew it was England, but I wanted to make sure. Which way? Because
KG, send me your address.
I'm looking at the center back.
Hey, no, you know what? Talking of Nigeria, they're never going to do this, and it would probably cost too much. Unironically, I'd take Calvin Bassey right now.
I would not.
I knew you were about to say that.
I would not.
Unironically, I would, bro. He'd be better than any other centre back we have.
I'll be honest. In this era of these teams in the Premier League, I probably would too. These guys are
Can I just say,
who is Cresswell?
Can I just say, you have no right to say that. You said 2 months ago that Calvin Bassey and Tosin are the same. Don't speak on Bassey.
Did I actually? I apologize. I apologize on Calvin Bassey's name.
We do not accept your apology. Don't accept your apology.
I fucking apologize for that.
Stay on the same line with KG and them, man, bro. We don't accept your apology.
Bro, all I know is like even if we get any of these 3 names that we get that's on this list, bro, like even if we get any of these 3 names on this list, it's gonna be the same kind of like the same type of problems that I would have with any of the center backs that we currently have. It's like every one of them's either injury prone with our current center backs. The ones that we're getting aren't injury prone, to say the least, but the ones that we're going for just don't have the experience of seeing so many different styles of play, seeing different strikers. They've only seen 50+ games. You could between the 4 of them, you could probably get to 100. Like this is my point. Is like no matter what we're doing in this sense, if we don't go for someone who's a little bit more experienced, like we're gonna come to the same kind of problems because center backs don't normally hit their peak until 25, 26, 27, bro. That's just the reality. And like we're doing this thing of like, all right, get another young guy who we're gonna have to wait till they hit their peak too. Like, why can't we just get someone who even over the hill? I'll take an over the hill guy rather than a young guy right now because an over the hill guy at least has seen it all. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least has gone through and seen the shit seen different styles of players, have gone through different styles of games, and have seen all of it. This is just it's like hitting yourself in the hammer and with the knee, and then wondering why your foot goes up every single time. Like this is the reaction you're gonna get every time, bro. You hit your knee with the hammer, the foot's gonna go up. It's the same thing that's gonna happen here. You get a young center back, they're gonna make mistakes. It's the same shit. You're gonna that's the reality, and you know what? It has to. There's a reason why Saliba went on loan twice. There's a reason why Gabriel didn't look good until he turned 28, 29. Like, there's a reason for this stuff, but we don't want to grasp that. We don't want to do that. We want to do what we want to think we're smarter than everybody else and do what nobody else in football is doing, and we're gonna be right. That's it.
Yep.
We always want to. These sporting directors feel like they have to be gold diggers every single fucking time. No, go get the copper out of the fucking shit that you could see Brett playing his day. That's gonna help us now, not the fucking gold that I gotta rub 100 motherfucking times just to see if it's fucking gold. Like no.
See that comment. This is what's wrong with this fan base, and I think it's not just this fan base, just football fans in general. You have to go with what the market gives you. The last comment is a slip from corners and set pieces and ball watchers for center backs. Brother.
Bro, you know why this kind of comment like I find funny? If this is true, why did the top 3 teams in England want him?
Yeah.
Why is Madrid looking at him?
Why was Madrid sniffing around?
The best 3 teams in England are looking at him as centre back. By the way,
I'm tired of having to talk about these guys for 2 years.
We have to stop talking about Gay.
And then people want to talk about. People want to talk about. No. It's not about him coming here. I don't give a fuck about this. It's just like when Scott just said about Bassi. People say, no, well, Bassi isn't this, he isn't that. He's 26, building up to being a good center back or a top center back. Yeah. You're telling me not to go with him and go with a nigga named Cresswell who's never played for England, right at the top level, to come and change my team. I'm struggling right now. You want to bring a nigga named Cresswell to my team when I'm saying
I said those are that's my better. That's the best.
Joey, I ain't even talking about you. I just heard Cresswell. I'm like, what the fuck?
I know.
Who are these guys? Why are you trying to get? Why are you trying to
once again, Daniel, they're trying to dig for gold. They're trying to dig for gold. That's what these guys do. They dig for gold, bro. Right? All they do is dig for gold. They don't buy on what they see. They buy on potential. That's what.
Forget all that. Forget all that higher ceiling, all that shit. I kept it simple. You look at Crystal Palace. Either one of their center backs is better than ours. Either one.
All 3.
I take Richards too.
Yeah, all 3. All 3 are better.
The French guy, or Gahey. They've been doing it for years. The Bournemouth guy.
Richards. He's
not class. He's not class. But right now, I'll take a Cahill. I'll take a guy who's just getting to where he's about to be a top guy.
This Sensi guy is 29. He's been in the league for 3 years. He's the best ball-playing center back in the world, and he has 1 year left on his contract. Why not?
6 months.
Why not? Literally, why not? Why not get this guy? He has 6 months left on his contract. He's the best ball-playing center back in the country, and he's right there in the. He's right there.
Was Gahey hype when he played for England and they got to finals? Like, he's a national team player. I'm not even saying Gahey is like, oh, when you're comparing him to Saliba and these guys, but you're comparing him to Cresswell and what's the other guy, the other French guy that Jacquet.
The Daniel hate on this Cresswell brother is
I don't like you giving me names of this right.
It's not me giving you names. That's the actual names.
No, I'm not. Again, Joey, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the
I don't even know who he is, to be honest with you.
The club is giving me Jacquet.
But I like when somebody's so strong
telling me that's what's going to change my life. It's not going to change my life. I know it's not. I don't care what they become when they're 28.
Here's the problem, though. You can't have kids developing who are sitting behind other kids, right? We always say we need to play Josh so he can get the mistakes out of his game. which I agree, because I think Josh is a very talented kid and he's got a lot of potential. But the
or
problem
send him alone and let him work
That's
it out.
not actually the problem at center back,
in an
though.
ideal world,
Let him go. Let him go. Go on,
in an
KG.
ideal world, Josh would be at Brighton right now, learning his trade, just like Colwell did, being able to make mistakes without having the added pressure on him of the fan base crashing out, because at Chelsea, you're expected to win games, win trophies, advance far in cups and things like that. But when we do this all the time. We did it with the left wing. We stack kids on top of other kids on top of other kids, and we're like, why aren't these guys developing? You know why they're not developing? One aspect is because some of them just aren't good enough, like Garnacho. But on the other aspect, it is kids need minutes. They need to play without being in high pressure situations like Chelsea. You can't go out there and depend next year. We can't have Penders with a back line of Sar back there with Achapong. That is a recipe for disaster. And I like Penders, what I see. I like what I've seen of Sar at Strasbourg. I like what I see of Josh in aspects, but they're 20 years old. Expecting them to come in and to do anything in terms of elevating us is fucking ridiculous. It goes back to Joey's point. Center backs, they age well. They're the only position besides goalkeepers that get better with age until they hit a certain
Mid to late
point.
20s.
33, 30, around that time where their pace goes. But even within, we've seen the great ones. We've seen John Terry adapt his game. We've seen Virgil van Dijk sort of adapt his game post surgery and things like that. It's the model is so flawed. We should be going, like Joey said, we should be targeting guys like Sensei who are stopgaps. If you want to develop your center backs, put them behind experienced players, throw them into cup competitions, throw them into the odd Premier League game here or there, sub them on, give them some minutes here and there. But when you depend on these guys, they will continue to let us down, not because they don't have potential, but because they're not good enough.
The center back thing is always different. It's not even about young or old. It's not about young or old. It's just pure quality. Like the quality is like it's not like we have young center backs either. Like we don't have that many young center backs. We have Levi Colwell and Josh. Those are the two young center backs we have.
They're all on loan. That's why
everyone else is on loan, right?
Yeah.
Like everyone else is out on loan playing games. So like right now, the quality of our aged center backs is so low. Even if you were to bring in a youngster in the midst of all these other players that are not as good, right? When Mosquera goes and plays, he gets to play next to Gabriel.
Yep.
Like who do we have to play next to fucking Jacquet if Jacquet comes?
Yeah.
Fofana.
Nobody.
I'm calling it Jacket Spud with when he arrives.
Hey.
Actually a good player, bro. Like I don't like that. That's the problem. Is like we want to talk about these players like they are not, like they're just young scrubs, but the kid's a good.
You might have to update that graphic.
Like he's actually
been sticking it out.
The fact of the matter is that we have Tosin, Chalobah, and Badiashile if we're gonna get Jacquet.
Yeah, dude,
that's who he gets to play next to.
Yeah.
Jacket.
That's who he gets to play next to.
Oh, Badiashile.
No center back irritates me more than that guy.
Oh my God.
Don't worry, we're gonna recall the sassy guys.
Yeah, Liam's been having conversations with him. Hopefully they're like, yo, what's your name? Oh, you still play?
No, listen, Liam can do this. I love everybody gimmick. I get it. You got to do that when you come to a new club and you're not really a top manager. You have to, giving everybody a chance. But the conversations he should be having with his board, right, because they hired him, is we got to get new center backs. We have to get new consistent center backs right away. Right, and what's difficult is there's certain guys that play that, like the guy from Bournemouth, right? Zabriani is going to PSG. He started a little rough, right? Start some games, some games, in there in and out because it's difficult. Because it's difficult to make that switch to the highest level. So it's not just about if the guy is talented; it's can he play at this level? Because Briani is talented, right?
Daniel, we've seen it this season with Hoyson. Hoyson has been
I knew it about Hoyson. I've been hating on
you and me both. I said this as well. I said it wasn't going to work.
For a minute.
Daniel said Daniel's been hating on Hoyson from the get-go.
But not even. I'm just like I'm watching it. I'm looking at him.
He said if young center backs are going to make mistakes. That's what that's
all of them
always been his thing. And Hoyson went to Madrid and has been making mistake after mistake after mistake
and that was the guy we're thinking.
Big up yourself, people. Big up yourself.
Let's bring him in next to Colwell, and that'll change our life. I'm like, no, it's not. No, the fuck, it's not. And what he's doing at Bournemouth is cool. To me, that's why like a guy like Gahey makes the most sense. Obviously, he's not coming here, but a guy like
I like Murillo.
Even a guy, Murillo. I didn't really think about it too much, but even a guy like Bassi,
I have my problems with Murillo too. Though.
Like Scott just said, I'm thinking about it, like at least he's had the pressure of okay, I'm playing for my national team. If you guys are watching AFCON, he was the best center back in AFCON, right? I have the pressure of playing for my country. There's some level of pressure of wanting to get something, to play for something that it's not similar to Chelsea, but it's something. These other guys don't have that, and when they come to Chelsea, they're spooked. Like they're genuinely spooked. Like fuck, I didn't know this is what it was, and then they end up being shit. The last center back that we've signed that was right away good was Thiago Silva. I wonder why.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's the last center back we've signed, and we've signed like 5 center backs since.
Didn't cost us a dime either.
Yep.
Right. And I'm just saying, go in the league and get these good center backs from the league. You know, like let's not overthink it. You have the young guys that you want to develop.
They should be the guys, like I think Joey or KG said, they should be your like stopgaps of like, I'm not even saying Bassi should come here and be the number one permanently. I'm saying you bring him in, right? Like for 2 years. So
2-3 years.
2-3 years, like 2 years. So some guy can learn next to him and he's the more senior, quote unquote. And then you move him on and it's calm. Senesi, you bring for like a year. Senesi bring like a year for like a year or two, and then you tell
2 years, 2+1 with Senesi, and that's it.
Yeah.
2+1,
and then you kick rocks, and it's like you just go
1 for Rudiger. How about that? A 2+1 for Rudiger. Well, like we don't have to go that far. Like
to be honest, it's
Rudiger's rotting on Real Madrid's bench. Like there's players that are rotting on benches.
I want no parts of Rudiger.
Yeah,
I really back now.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean, Joe.
Like, I don't care. Fucking go get Marquinhos.
Like,
he's sitting at Real. He's sitting at fucking.
I've been talking about Marquinhos for a minute.
I don't think you ever leave.
He's not good enough.
Everyone's talking over each other quick.
I will say, even though that like he's been shit and he's not turned out good, the idea of the Tosin transfer I can kind of understand, right? In terms of like the premise of it, you just signed a shit player.
Yeah.
But the idea of it isn't necessarily the worst idea if you signed a guy in his kind of mid to late 20s in the league who you can hope can like.
Well, Scott, the premise is even half baked. It's like a half baked thought towards it. If you're getting a guy who's 25, 26, right, not world class, meaning he's not played at a top club at a top level, you at least want to get close to enough requirements as possible. You get a guy who's never played in any European competition in his life, right? Who's also never played at the national level, even up to the under 21 level, he hasn't played, right? And there's no level of experience, of expectation, of know-how that he's bringing to the team whatsoever. I think that's different to a guy like Gahey. I think that's different to even to a lesser level, right? Even to a guy like Bassi. Bassi doesn't have as much as those notches ticked off as someone like Gahey, but he has way more than someone like Tosin. They played at the same club. They played at the same club or played at the same, you know what I mean? Like he was at Fulham too. But even just watching them, it's like, okay, this guy, Tosin never impressed me and never had anything that, okay, maybe he's not bringing the physical element or the ball playing element, but maybe he's bringing the experience
distribution.
Element. But you don't have that. You don't even have the same level of experience as the guys you're coming in to meet. They've played Champions League. You can't compare to Reece. We played under 21. We played national team. We just go to this. You can't compare.
I was going to say the one thing, by the way, just if we're just talking we're talking attributes from centre backs. The one thing I realised watching the game against Arsenal, bro, we need a physical presence in that back line. Oh my days!
That's why I want Bassi.
Bitches, man. That's why the Bassi thing kind of makes sense because, like, at least at the very least, he's physical. Our centre backs are bitches, man. They're bitch made, all of them. You got Gyökeres, by the way. Gyökeres ain't even that good. You got Gyökeres bullying them physically the whole game.
Can we leave my?
The maddest thing is that I've seen us impose ourselves in games physically too, and that's one of the most annoying aspects about that game. Because usually we turn up like we give ourselves a bit more in these sorts of games. I don't think we did that. I think we played like pussies. We got the early goal and we shat our pants.
Do you know what happened? You know that
there is a good point about Jacques that
game was these two clubs 15 years ago. We were the more physical, strong type. They were the young team with young players who couldn't handle it physically and mentally were shot. We just reversed our roles. That's what's happened. They've got the more physical, mentally acute players, and we haven't.
Andrew, I tell people all the time that this current version of Arsenal is a Chelsea, old school Chelsea team.
It is.
They are big and strong and physical at the spine. They are physically imposing, and then they have a few different. They don't have the difference makers that we had when we were in our pomp, both in like the 04, 05, and then later on in like the later 2000s. But they are designed to not concede goals. They're designed to not lose games.
The reason they don't walk in this league is because those guys aren't as good as those key points for us. But they're built the exact same. Like basically switch roles, right? Where they're like, and everybody in the league, even it's like people aren't even looking to guys like Pep who are switching how they're going for players. Pep would have never. Do you think Pep 010 or 24-14 would ever sign guys like Doku and like your technical ability and your work rate needs to be 9-10 to play for Pep. To play for Pep. If it wasn't, he's not signing you. Even if your technical ability is high but your work rate is 0, he's not signing you. If your technical ability is good but not great and your work rate is good, he's still not signing you. But he's going for more physical guys in this league. These wingers are very physical.
That's the trend. That's the trend, and we're not following that trend. We're
following 65 million to bring these guys in, wanting to get more physicality, stronger guys in his team. I wouldn't be shocked if they go for a guy like what's his name, Anderson, because he runs a lot.
We're still looking at small technical players and things like that. And I get it. We need to increase the technical level of the team, but we need to
improve the physical level.
Physicality as well.
Our technical level to me isn't like there's nothing. It's not exceptional for us to play the way we want to play. Like the way we were playing yesterday, right?
We need to do both. But when you look at how English teams have dominated Europe over the last 3-4 years in terms of getting to finals, getting far in competitions and things like that, the reason is because the league is so physical and other sides can't deal with the physicality. Last year, the Europa League, when two of our worst teams in the league, Spurs and Man United, made it, I was watching all those games, hating on all of them. They were beating up Bilbao. They were beating up Real Sociedad. They were physically punishing all these teams. Europe is not handled right now. Is not equipped right now to handle the top flight physicality of teams from this league. Like when we match up with other teams in this league, they might, the Bayerns might beat us because they're more technical than us and things like that, and they have better quality. But from a physicality standpoint, Arsenal is gonna I'm nervous. I think there's a really good chance that Arsenal is gonna win the Premier League and the Champions League this year because of their physicality, because of their squad depth. Hopefully Arteta fucks it all up, and God willing, inshallah, every other God praise there is. But there's other teams that can't deal. Like Bayern is one of the. You probably could say Bayern's probably a top 5 team in the world. They handled Bayern at home, easy.
Yeah, but you don't. It's a completely different thing when you get to knockout rounds, right?
Right.
Your manager and how your manager is able to build off these things. That also comes into play. So, teams like Barcelona are going to be a different level of effective in those games.
Barcelona's going to get smashed, though. Daniel, you know that.
You would think.
I don't think Barcelona gets smashed.
No.
I don't think
Yo,
they get
that
smashed. I think
highlight-
Barcelona goes into that game. They're gonna control the game and they're gonna pound them.
Yo,
They're
that
gonna
that
pound
high
them.
line, yo, that will be the only game where you'll be like, yo, Gyökeres, I need you. You can do something in this game. In all
Martinelli
that,
could have eaten that
Hold
game.
on.
Martinelli might eat
Here's
that
what it
game.
is. Here's what it is. It's going to be if they're smart enough to not, because they pressed us super high. If
they're going to
press
do that
Barcelona,
every game,
if
Daniel.
yeah, but if they do that against Barcelona, Barcelona's going to cook them.
I think
Are you talking
PSG
about
could deal with them
Arsenal
as well.
versus
Yes,
We're just sleeping on PSG. PSG,
Yeah,
like Bayern, I understand.
PSG is definitely the one of the teams
Barca
that
can get
do
out
it.
of.
But I don't think any
get-
of those Spanish teams are good.
Listen, at that point, obviously, guys like your Marla are going to be at like full race. What's his name is
Other
back?
niggas will finish off
Rafinha is back now.
Pedri,
You know what I mean?
Pedri.
Like he hasn't been there for a while. Pedri, all these guys are going to be at full go at that point. And, styles make fights. Just like how you saw how it went when they were playing Inter Milan. I think it goes like that too. But I think Arsenal
And they
missed a lot
got
of their.
Rashford.
I think Arsenal missed a lot of their big chances because
Rashford always
Gyökeres is
gives
shit.
Arsenal hell too. So it's just like they have a lot of weapons they could use, man.
I think
They also
they
have
do
a
going
have a
forward.
Hansi Flick as well.
You know what's
I
crazy,
just don't
guys?
trust Hansi Flick.
This is gonna change in the next
Nancy Flick is
3-4
one of the
years,
easiest
right?
coaches to coach against.
It's
Yeah.
gonna change in the next 3-4 years. Why is that? Because right now it's the physicality and everything else. But you do have certain teams where they have players that like these guys are not in their prime, right? Pedri, Yamal, and those guys, they're not in their prime at all. Close.
Yeah.
Like 3 years from now, they're going to be untouchable. You would have to have both the physicality and the technicality to beat them. Like, because right now, you just need to be technically good. Physically good, and you can beat them.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
in 3 years or so, it's not going to be enough. And then people will think, well, now we have to play like Barcelona's playing.
Yeah.
It's going to be so jarring when that happens. Because you can
You know what,
obviously
to be honest
see a
with you,
point
Daniel,
where your
and
mom
here's
is
the
going to
thing,
be
though.
untouchable.
Flick will probably get sacked in the next year or two. So they might change up their whole style and abandon that high line. But you're right though. The good players,
The style isn't
Jamal will
gonna
get
the
better.
style isn't gonna stay, right?
Yeah,
But Jamal is
like
gonna
their-
get
their-
better.
their
Pedri,
attack. Yeah, their attack will stay nice.
Jamal, Pedri, these guys are gonna be.
But then they also got to get a new striker because Lewandowski is going to be 40 in like.
But yo, KG, this is what pisses me off with the system because it's like when you look at PSG, right, and you look at Barcelona, they have young players too. It's just the quality that they're tolerating. That's the only difference. They're tolerating a way higher quality than we're tolerating. We're tolerating niggas that can't beat their fullback. We're tolerating niggas that make mistakes game in the game out, and we still will go again. So it's just like.
But Jacko, they also have experienced players around them, though. Like PSG's got Kvaratskhelia, it's got Dembele,
Marquinhos.
it's got
No, Kvaratskhelia is young though. He's young.
Yeah, they
Marquinhos is young.
They do it. They have the right mix. They're not all. We're all on the
young
youth express train. They're like I mean, they're also a little bit different because their academies, just like ours, are very good at producing talent.
As well.
No, their sporting director knows the right balance to have.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
I like to make this. I like to make this clear.
Squad building.
We are a Salah away from having Liverpool's budget, and that's what Liverpool spending all they did with the wages on Isak and what they did on Verts and everything else. Look it up. We're 320K a week less than them. That's like signing a player like Salah in your squad with all the money they've spent. So it's not like we're not spending high anyway. We're not like as low as they think. So if we're this high, you might as well get the right quality guys.
Yeah. Our wage bill is high only because we have so many people on it.
Exactly.
High from
We're
average.
wasting money on dudes that are never going to play for us. So it adds up.
Look at what it is a week. We're super close to Liverpool.
It's the same conversation I had with Jimmy yesterday. Like
it's quantity,
and that's what them spending what they spent on.
Yo, we paid the second most on our defense.
We're the goddamn Pittsburgh Steelers. That's what we are.
Yo, that's who we are. Facts. We're the Steelers.
I know Sterling's pulling up the forward one, so I kind of understand that one.
The defense is that's
Chilwell's still on the
our
books.
strongest area
Chilwell
is our midfield, right?
Reece and Colwell.
Release
Our
the Zuko
strongest-
files,
The
man.
strongest area
Chilwell
is our
and Reece
midfield,
and Kukurea all have like,
and that's where
Yeah,
and
the Farmer's
Chilwell's
on
a permanent
200
transfer
himself.
to
Yeah,
Strasbourg.
Chilwell's gone. He's not on the thing anymore.
Chilwell's gone.
it wasn't a sale. It was a loan.
Loan.
No, it's a
No, it
sale.
wasn't a
He's
loan.
gone.
It wasn't a loan. It wasn't a
Okay,
loan.
cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
we
gone.
paid-
I thought it was a loan.
We paid the second
No,
most
I
on
thought
our
it
back
was,
line,
and then they just
and the
did- they-
two
they
best
just-
players in our
well,
back line are
I
our
don't know
youth
what they
players.
did. They cooked the books to get him off, essentially.
No, it's the back. It's the problem is our center backs, bro. It's not necessarily our two best youth center backs, not our back line, because our back line is we still have fullbacks that we re-rate.
Yes.
So
Oh yeah, I mean Cucurella, Reece. So you can say top three. It goes Cucurella, Reece, Colwell.
yeah, Cucurella, Reece, Colwell. Are
But you're spending the most in wages.
And Colwell's
Or
not
second
here,
most
so
in
we have
wages.
basically
Exactly. And Colwell's a
Fofana,
youth player too.
Badiashile, Tosin, Chalaba is the.
I mean that's embarrassing. Like if you sell all those guys and you add up all their wages, you really just have to. I would take you signing one quality guy, and just then you can bring back Ashley Mingo. They can be on the bench. Just give me one great guy.
Yeah.
Just one actual real he's.
You could wipe out that whole back line and just renew it, bro. Like,
and you save the money.
That's what I want to do.
But it's not even
that's exactly what I want to happen this summer.
It's not even the whole back line that needs to be.
No, I want all of them gone.
Our fullback.
Colwell has the opportunity to come back. I want all
our
of them.
fullbacks are fantastic. Like our fullbacks are set. We just need
center
backs. That's
okay.
That's what I'm saying.
By the back line, that's what I mean. The center backs,
bro.
Yeah.
Every center back that we have, if Colwell wants to come back and prove that he can play to the level that he was playing before his injury,
he deserves that.
We need to totally fucking rebuild on center backs. Like everyone needs to be gone, and we need to totally restart.
I keep
every centre back not named Colwell needs to be sold.
I keep Colwell. I keep Josh. Right.
I hear it.
I'm gonna be honest. I think Josh could potentially be a good player one day, but if it takes him being sold, for us to rebuild this thing, then fucking sell his bitch ass. Like I don't care, bro.
Bitch ass is crazy.
That's just where I'm at. Like I don't care. Like if
because you're seeing him as a
like
center
when
back,
I saw that we didn't buy a center back because Josh said that he would want to be moved because of it.
Yeah, that was insane.
I said, get rid of this. Get rid of this ass.
You think that's true?
What the fuck we letting this 18-year-old manage our fucking window for?
There's no way that's true. There's
Bro,
no
if it's not true,
I think that was cap.
Me reading that makes me upset.
So the club is making a decision not to sign a center back because a guy that they have on is it a 2-year contract or 3-year contract?
The lowest wages ever too.
Yeah, Joey.
He resigned, so he's probably on like a 5-year deal.
Joey,
no, he's not. He's not on a 5-year.
He didn't resign.
Joey, no, why I don't buy that, right?
I would keep Josh.
We were trying to get Hoyson early in the summer. So if we had signed Hoyson, what? We just would have just sold.
We would have sold him.
Josh has a higher ceiling than Dusel.
That's why they believe that Hoyson's ceiling is probably higher than Josh's.
Yeah,
I don't believe. I don't believe
don't
that.
buy that at all. I don't buy that at all. I don't.
Hey, once again, that's what I read.
Contract.
I'm selling Josh if it means that we need to rebuild our center backs. I don't care.
Man, just sell the center backs. Fuck that, bro. Josh is a gem.
Josh is a center back.
Fuck that.
I think he's a right back.
Nah, I think he's a center back. I think eventually he's a
center back. Imagine selling Josh to keep Chalaba.
Wait, December 2024, Action Pong signed a 5-year deal till June 2029.
Yeah, I knew he signed a new deal.
Oh, 5 years. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he signed that in the rest of the first season.
Oh, so that means he has 3 years left, right?
Yeah, Toasting his profit. Honest profit.
In the summer, he'll have 3 years left.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Didn't they sell Vega because he wanted to play center back?
I thought he'd have 2 years left.
He has
2 years left. To me, the smart thing to do, because I'm not believing any. Well, we have to sell Josh to buy somebody else. No, how about you sell Badiashile? How about you sell
Tosin?
How about you sell Tosin, who you got for how about you sell? So
there'll be a market for that.
You're asking to sell
him to League One.
For them to sell fucking garbage.
Chalaba and Badiashile, I think, but I doubt you'll find a proper market out there for the likes of Tosin.
They better have a damn yard sale.
You would 100% find a market for
yard sale money for that.
You would 100% get a market for Tosin because he was free. So I'm
Well, you
taking
can sell him to the first bidder. I hear it.
Yeah, I'm taking him for the 15 million. whatever the fuck I'm.
Dog, I take
I
him.
think Achimpong, Chalobah,
Yeah,
Badiashile.
Glenn,
Have
a nice fucking week.
Yeah. I would let him go for free. Tosin.
Yeah, bro. Like you could
Oh
easily
hell
sell.
no! I need a bag off of Tosin. Give me 10 mil at least. Give me 10 mil.
For what?
At
We
least.
didn't pay anything for him, and his reputation got worse.
Yeah.
At least get profit though.
There's nobody. Anybody that comes with a bid
28
more
dog.
than 5 million, yo, run it.
Yeah.
Put your credit card on the table, swipe. No return policy at all.
Listen, even a guy like this, I see
Through that, use your
he has
Klarna
options.
account.
Destroyed the
You're
receipt.
paying free, bro.
Sell all these guys.
Andrew, I would take installments. You can pay me in
Yeah, dude, you
$1 a day for the rest of their life.
Send the Sassy to like
Write me an IOU.
Mexico or some shit.
do some type of blood oath or something like that.
We'll give you a discount. We'll give you a coupon code that you can use at checkout. Whatever you want.
Yeah, what were those?
Bro, we just need to. We need. I don't care how he moves, bro. Just move him,
checks
man.
that can cash in
Just
20.
sell us
I
some
don't care
of
how
it.
angry
Sell
Cole
the money.
Palmer gets.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Fucking move this dude, bro.
Yeah,
Move
forget
this
what
dude.
Cole
Move the Sassy, move
Cole ain't never told you
Badiashile,
guys
move
to-
Chalobah,
Hey,
move
this is
all of
big
them.
brother.
Bro,
Start from scratch.
I'm gonna keep it a stack. I don't even think Tosin fucks with Palmer like that. He was just hanging around this nigga for PR, gangster. I don't think he fucks with him.
Whether he did or he didn't, you go chill with Esteban, man. He'll take you.
Palmer needs to
Yeah,
find
I know.
yeah.
Oh, Liam the Lap or
They'll
something.
make
Like,
other friends.
yeah.
Oh, no,
London
fuck
gang.
that. I'm gonna have him
Don't get married.
scraps in an alleyway. I'm good.
Oh, yo.
No one wants to be friends with that wrestler.
Esteban will take him to church. He'll be a good youth.
Facts.
Stay grounded. You go chill with him, man. I mean, we're making
Shit.
friends.
Who we got coming
We
in this
all need
summer?
to start going to church for this football club, so that's what we
You're
need.
damn right, man.
Yeah, I'll go to
I've
church.
seen videos from areas of Africa where they do like sermons for Man United and shit like that. We
Yeah,
might
that's
need one.
insane.
For
We need
Chelsea.
that, bro. We need that.
That's insane.
We might need one for that.
We need church. We need church. Man. That's what we need. We need church.
Hey, nah.
for this football
We'll see if I
club.
can find it.
Don't we have Quenda coming in the summer?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
we do.
Y'all feel about how y'all feel about him?
Bro. Quenda's coming off of a foot injury, son.
Oh hell no, man.
You surprised, Jordan?
Oh,
Do you know, Jacko? Do you know what it is with
my
Quenda?
God.
This isn't me saying this because I don't think he's good, but this is just my apathy toward the club. I don't care. Like it's got to the point. I just don't care.
I want to see progress
Like-
before that, right?
Yeah, bro. Like I
That's what you
don't.
wanna see.
Bro, I don't care who we sign anymore. Like if
And
this
no
Jacko
one
guy
fucking-
comes in, I don't care. If that Ramon dude comes in, I don't care. Even the like, I just don't care. Like I've just got so much apathy. for
Numb,
stuff
you're
like
numb,
that.
right? I'm
Yeah,
numb.
I'm
I've
numb.
been saying that in reviews. I'm
We
numb.
need one
Like,
of these, bruv.
I'm numb. to
Are
this
these man praying ahead of the new season, man? Need something like this again.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's dark.
I hear it, but this is where we're at.
God bless the African fans, man. They're a movie.
Yeah, man. God bless them, bro. I did about like 4 prayers pre-match before the Arsenal game.
I hope they lose for another 5 years just because of this dumbass
So, Lewis, what you're saying is we need to go back home and get a service. So.
No, we need to do it here.
Someone thought we need an exorcism at the club.
They got the right idea. We gotta get behind them.
Hey,
Follow their
we need to sacrifice one of the Cobham players, bro.
Oh,
They got rid of it.
man, here we go.
It's all right. There'll be another Cobham player.
Who's your pick, Prime?
Who's my pick?
Yeah.
Hey,
George.
Reggie Walsh. Reggie Walsh has been nice, bro, but unfortunately.
Damn.
Yeah, Reggie's actually good.
I know he's good, but Maresca rates you. He's gone, so you might as well be
Man, how many years does Reese have left in his contract?
2.
Nah, Reese ain't going nowhere. Reese is Chelsea
Yeah,
for life.
him and Kukurea have 2 years left on their deal.
Bro, you know how crazy Reese is? Reese is a world-class midfielder and a right back. Come on. He's not going
Why are you
nowhere.
explaining that to me?
Yeah.
Like, he's a face of the club.
Evidence.
I mean, that doesn't matter to me, bro. If I'm not winning shit, I'm moving, bro. That's what we're actually called.
Joey, you a trade
Slow
Reese?
Slow down. That's
Joey,
not
you a
how
trade
it's
Reese?
That's
I'm
not
not
entirely
trading
true,
nobody.
Joey.
If he runs out his contract, like then he has every right.
Oh, he doesn't resign. Oh, okay, yeah.
I'll be honest
Yeah,
with you. If I'm
right to do it,
Where's the have they given him a contract to assign yet?
Nope.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Joey,
They're not going to. They're not going to. What we're going to hear.
I want to know what one for them Caicedo
This is like
contract.
every other
about last
youth player.
summer.
From what I heard, Lewis, from what I heard, Lewis, about that is they're doing that more on, like in the background. Like it's not something that's going to be reported very highly. And one day we'll just see it be done. Like Caicedo.
How many years does Caicedo have left?
I don't know. Oh, he's got time. He's got
why are we? I don't even understand why we would.
KG Caicedo has 5 years as of the summer. He has 5.5 years.
Yeah.
Are we worried
it
that
was just
he's going to
rumored
ask
last
out?
summer that we were already talking about an
Okay.
extension?
We are.
I think it's more like a recognition sort of thing. It's not necessarily we think he's going to leave. It's more of like a recognition thing.
Like the Jackson contract extension, the Palmer one.
By the way, I can't lie. I'm looking at these contracts. By the way, we may only have to suffer Tosin for like 6 more months. I think he gets sold in the summer.
Yeah, 100%. If they don't sell him in the summer,
by the way, same potential. Him and Chalobah as of the summer have 2 years left. We know that's their
that's their deadline.
That's their cutoff point. They either sign a new contract if they think they've got a future, or they sell them. So I think both of those guys.
How old is
But
Trev?
that's why we gotta wait for Reece and Cucurella.
27, I think. Trev is 26. Tosin 27.
I knew you would know how old he was, Prime.
Of course.
Then why didn't you ask me?
No.
Yeah, Badia Shield should be right around there too.
Badia Shield has 2 years left, like extra than those guys.
Oh, okay.
So he'll still have 4 years left.
I thought we gave him a 5-year deal, which would
we might have done. So yeah, he's 20. Yeah, he's 2030 is when his contract.
Yeah, I thought it would have been a 5-year deal.
Reece ain't going nowhere. His sister plays for the club too. He likes London.
Yeah, he appears to be a one club player, but
yeah,
these days.
No. Here's the better way to phrase it. Reece doesn't want to go anywhere.
Yeah, that's probably the best way of describing it.
Yeah.
He would rather not have to go anywhere else.
They force him out.
Brother, Real Madrid was trying to get Reece in our best season ever. I mean, our worst season ever. In our worst season ever, Real Madrid was trying to get Reece, and he still didn't go anywhere. You think he's going to go anywhere now?
Where's the contract?
We're gonna start hearing reports. Reece is causing trouble in the changing room.
My man, you preaching to me, but I haven't seen the contract yet.
Reece slapped Liam in the face.
Yeah.
Which Liam? Which
Liam?
Slap
Liam.
Which Liam? That's the other thing.
Both of them.
Both.
I'd slap both of them.
Nah, I'm not gonna slap. I'll slap the lap, not Rosinha.
Hey,
the lab will try to put you on a Kimura.
Why are you here, man?
You slap him now or you slap him later, bro?
How did we yesterday? One of our wrestlers was unavailable because he was sick, and then all of a sudden, Mark Huey just turned into another wrestler. Like
one of our wrestlers.
Bro, he's a. I tell you what, like I know he's only like 19 or whatever, but he's a track runner, bro. He's not a footballer. He's a track runner.
He is not good.
He's a Pedro Neto of strikers, bro.
Huey.
No, Mark Huey. Yeah.
Bro, he just runs,
bro, Huey, he got in over his head, bro. That's all that was.
Yeah, I tell you what, he should have like. Well, I don't know if it was his choice. We should have sent him on loan to Ipswich, bro. A year in the Championship.
We should have sent him on loan. We did send him on loan, and then we brought him back because we're
but Joey, he's not Premier League ready right now unless he's going to play for a lower Premier League.
He wasn't going to play for Sunderland.
Yeah, Sunderland was pointless.
He would have played. He
was playing for Sunderland. He scored for Sunderland.
No, he wasn't playing. He played one game. He had one start in the Carabao, and that was it. I think he made about one sub appearance outside of that.
Sunderland over last month since the AFCON started, pretty much, bro, have played all their strikers at the same time.
He needs to.
They played all three of them at the same time.
He needs to go to Valencia. He needs to go to Real Betis, Real Sociedad. He's not a. Like it's kind of weird because he's not a traditional Spanish striker, right? He's not technical. He's more of a English style striker. Championship style.
I disagree. I think he, like you saw in the Forest game, I think he is technical. He just needs refinement on those technical abilities.
Yeah.
But he's not going to get that here. He's not going to get that
time, bro. He needs time. He needs to play football. Yeah. We don't give him enough football to play. That's that simple. He shouldn't be here.
Like we really had him.
We've been doing this shit over and over and over again, where we get these players who are not ready.
We had him out there yesterday.
And we don't have enough playing time to give these guys.
Bro, he was dying yesterday.
Like,
he was
I was about to talk about this.
I'm gonna be dead ass.
Would y'all take Jackson back if the relationship wasn't severed? Would y'all take him back? Gangster.
That ass. If I
That's a
see
lot more-
Jackson back, you
that's
won't see me on
foundations,
YouTube. I swear to God.
Yeah.
I swear to fucking God, you will not see me on YouTube.
I'm gonna be honest.
I promise you.
If there was a way, if there was a way you could
Joey,
bring him back,
Jackson or Liam Delap?
Jackson, Jesus.
Neither.
Yeah, probably neither.
He
but-
knows what the answer is,
I'm
though.
gonna
He
put a
knows what
poll
the
in
answer
the
is.
chat for everyone. One
I
second.
say the correct answer is neither, but like
Joey feels
Yeah.
towards Jackson.
But you
how
lean
I feel
towards
about
Jackson. You know what I mean?
Ross, man.
Yeah.
If he comes back, you're not gonna be back on YouTube.
but no, to be
You
fair,
won't see
like,
me on fucking YouTube, bro. That ass.
to be
Was
fair,
he
if
taking a
there
break?
was a way, considering I know what they're not going to do, if there was a way to bring him back amicably, I would, and have him as the lap, or him as the starter and Delap as the backup, and tell João Pedro your backup 10.
Mhm.
But like, they're not going to. Like, that ship has sailed. So I just have to hope.
I'm gonna be
that
so
Delap
dead
comes
ass.
through,
Scott,
or-
I got more faith in Omega
Anyway.
actually hitting than I got Jackson, bro. Like,
I wonder if
Fair enough.
the
Mega's actual
relationship
psycho.
between
Sorry, Mr. Jackson.
I wonder if the ill-tempered relation. I wonder if it
Marlon's
was a
shit.
beef between Jackson
Marlon's
and
shit, bro.
Maresca.
No, I think it was the owners as well, because like
watch Tammy hoop at Villa, bro. He's gonna hoop at Villa. Bro.
I think it was no, he ain't starting, bro. He ain't playing.
I know
I think
he'll play. No, he will play. What are you talking
Marlon's
about?
done now. So
What do you mean he'll play?
They got
Marlon-
so many games, and they just lost Marlon. He'll play.
Yeah, Marlon played like 3 games all season, bro. He barely played either.
He'll play, bro. He'll play.
Wait,
That's Emery kind of striker, bro. What are you talking
Oh,
about?
What's
Jackson.
it called?
That's right there.
Casey, I think I can't remember what the question was.
I know I can't either.
I was gonna ask the question. I can't remember what the fucking question was.
Sorry, I be doing that sometimes. My bad.
It's
Think of
about
something
Heaton.
we can talk.
It's about
Scott.
Heaton.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. So I don't think I think it was similar to like the Vega situation in terms of like it was broken with the owners as well, because like seeing the stuff his agent has said since that he's left, like and whatnot, like I just think that's broken with everyone. Because I also don't think Maresca wanted him out as much as people said. Like, he might have wanted another option, but I don't think he wanted him out as much as like, oh, you have to leave. Like, you're not wanted at all. I think some of that came with
the majority of what we heard was that he wasn't happy with his demotion, so it was more from his side.
Demotion, bro. Fight for your spot, bro. Like we gave you the fucking runway for 2 years to be
2
to have
years.
all the
And you give
chances in
us
the fucking world.
crazy reds.
And you did what you did with it, and now I gotta have you come back. Nah,
3 reds
fuck
in
off.
a row.
Fuck off.
In big
Was it
games.
not? I hear it, man.
Fuck off.
Trophy used to fight with
That's how
everybody.
I
He was
feel
there.
about him.
Crespo,
Fuck him, bro.
Shevchenko, Anelka, Torres, all these man.
Yeah.
A man said he didn't want to beef the lap for his spot. Like, that's still a weak mentality, regardless.
Yeah.
Like I said, at least Omega believes in himself. I'll take that over them this guy's fucking attitude, bro. Fuck out of here, bro. Omega wants to come in here and act like he the man. I'm gonna be straight up. He has an attitude. This guy got an attitude.
Yeah.
He got
so you want me back now?
He got attitude, bro. I like that type of attitude. That's what I need from my fucking striker. I was just saying, we were just in Jimmy's stream just a minute ago. I was like, we were like, I need a striker that's gonna go at halftime, go point at these fucking guys' face, these wingers' faces, and be like, "You better cross me the ball."
I was about to say, we need Joey.
You better cross me the fucking ball.
We need someone to do what Osimhen
cross me the ball.
Away.
Yeah,
what the fuck you doing, gang?
We need someone, who's going to do what Osimhen did to Lookman, bro.
Yeah, exactly, bro. That's what I'm about, son. I need that type of energy at striker. That's what I need.
Oh, Ganacho.
Yeah, well, Omega did throw a bottle at Liam Rossinha for
Bro, he's an asshole.
Really?
He did it. He got punished for it.
That's a lie, by the way. That whole shit's a lie. There's a player from Strasbourg. A player from Strasbourg reported it as a lie. So, like,
I was going to say, because he's suspended from football anyway at the moment from Strasbourg. So
is he? Why? How come?
He's injured.
He is.
Well, it's a mix. He's injured, but also he was suspended because he might have.
I want that type of attitude, bro. That's the type of attitude I want from my striker. I want selfishness.
Who backs themselves.
I want that
How good is
that ego? It's ego. That ego.
The ego. Exactly.
Hey, Joey, how good is
That's what I need from my striker, bro. I need an ego to say that I'm the best.
Hey, Joey, how good is
I'm the best person you're gonna pick every single time.
Joey, how good is Omega's arm? Do you think he could reach Egbali by throwing a bottle up there? Hopefully.
By the way, AG, to answer your question,
if I start saying what I want to do to Egbali, this shit might
Yeah, but
get taken
KG,
down.
but if Iqbal is going into the changing room, you don't need to reach anywhere. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. Yo,
He
he
can
can
wait.
just add him up right there in the changing room.
Just rush him anyway.
Also, KG, to answer your question, he got suspended because he said in an interview that he thought before he joined, he thought Strasbourg was in Germany, which, like, kind of understandable considering the Borg, but if you understand their history, that might be the worst thing you can say to like it being at Strasbourg.
What is it, Mega? Is he French?
He's
He's Dutch. He's Dutch.
Basically, but KG, in the past, so Strasbourg history is very checkered.
Yeah.
They got put in the German division twice. They basically got like forcefully moved twice into the German division.
I mean,
so, like,
if you say the
it's like
name
the
of
worst
anybody,
thing you could say.
They were owned. I mean, it wasn't in a part of France that Germany owned back in like World
I think
War.
so, yeah, it was during the war.
I mean, I get what you're saying, Scott. But at the end of the day, but
The
the
Alsace
reality
region,
is, this guy's a young kid that probably didn't study much in school because he's so good at football. That he saw Berg on the end of Strasbourg and was like, "Oh shit, I'm going to the Bundesliga. Let me get, let me start."
That's why I say it's kind of understandable in that sense, but it's also like the worst thing you could probably say to a Strasbourg.
Yeah, probably.
Wasn't he captain or something?
He is the captain.
Which is, I think, why they had to kind of make a statement in it, because he's supposed to know. Like, if you're a captain, you're supposed to know whether he knew or not. Obviously, that's a different story, isn't it? But
All I'm saying is like when I watch at players' tools and I look at the tools that they have and I wonder, does this translate from league to league? I looked at Ekitike and I told you guys that the tools will fit. The tools fit. If the ball striking gets consistent, he's gonna look like a monster. Here we are. Woltemade. Everybody rates Woltemade. I still have problems with his aerial ability. I still do. I still think for 6'6", you should be way better in the air. But still, I told you guys that.
Junior Eli Krupi.
Well, I thought he wasn't good.
Don't get me started on Junior Eli Krupi, bro. Don't get me started. All you guys hated on me last January when I said bring him in. All of you guys, when we were last January, the last link we had last January for a striker was Krupi. All you guys laughed at me. Now he scores. Now he's at 7 goals at age 19 for Bournemouth.
You know your strikers, man. You know your strikers.
Like Omega has the tools. He has the tools. The ball striking just needs to get better.
What
nationality? Ball striking needs to get better. It does. If he gets that down, everything, the link up, the aerial ability. Everything that you could ask for, he has.
Joey,
Joey,
one tool. Joey, can you email Iqbali your CV? We need you to be the one of the sporting directors.
Bro, I'm going to.
We need one director.
This year, if I didn't get held up from like some personal things that were happening in my life, I would have already written. I have 3 half-written fucking scouting reports already done. Like I'm starting to get this thing going. Somebody gave me an idea to start doing scouting reports because they believed in my eye. So I started writing them. I'm like half written on 3 of them, bro. Like literally 3 of them, they're half written. But I had
Joey, every time I see Krupi, he just remind me of Loic Remy because he scored some goal. He just remind me of Loic Remy. His movements, everything does remind me of Loic Remy. Yeah, I'm like, he's a regen. He's a Loic Remy regen.
He's smooth, bro. He's a
Remy can strike a ball through.
He was at QPR.
Yeah, Remy can strike a ball through.
Yeah. And same way, Loic Remy usually be like a super sub too. He doesn't need a lot of chances.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shout out Loic Remy. I think he won a couple trophies with us.
He did.
Yeah, but he wasn't a starter. He was just a guy who come off the bench and finds a goal, you know?
Yeah.
I think he's a real gunman.
Brentford really don't have and funny thing is Brentford keep on scouting from one place. They don't even keep on. That's not even like they're doing like this unbelievable job of scouting. They literally scout from one place, bro. Yeah. They scouted. They just got Bruges' second striker again. Thiago was their first striker. They went and got the Bruges' second striker, who Thiago played for before that.
Joey, did that guy Ordonez, that RSM always talks about, did he leave Bruges or no?
Joe
not yet. They thought that Liverpool was going to get him, but Liverpool signed 2 other young center backs instead.
Oh.
Lord Remy, FIFA legend.
He is a FIFA legend. If you know, bro. JJ knows, bro.
FIFA 13.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
Big up CFC saying if Enzo leaves, so will Caicedo and Palmer. That would all depend on like why he left. Could it just be financial based, or if we're bringing in another midfielder, there's room he's allowed to go?
I'm dead ass. That's what I'm working for, bro. I'm working to be a scout one day, bro. Straight up. Like, I already have everything. Like, I have my life kind of set up outside of this shit. So just trying to, I'm working to be a scout, bro. Like, that's all.
Someone said, yo, Joey, someone said pay Joey in 3.5s.
But yes, CFC, one leaving doesn't mean the other 3 is going to go anywhere. But big up, bro.
Ahmed, I didn't realize Ahmed was in.
Shit. Hey, Joey didn't say no.
Big up, Ahmed. Big up, yes. I hope you guys are good, man.
Bro, as long as you pay me, bro, I'll pick up all my shit and I'll fucking move to England like this. Like, you give me that job, I'll pick up everything and move like this. Like, what are we talking about here? You can pay me half of what I'm making now. I'll still pick up my shit and move like this.
I saw Emeka praise in this chat, and I'm not here for that, man. Let's not bring him to the club, please. I'm not trying to see Emeka.
It's already done.
Yeah, I'm not trying to see Emeka. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm not trying to see that guy, bro. You know, hopefully he goes online soon because.
That's a good one, Benito.
I've got a question. Talk to me about this Rennes centre back, bro.
I mean, he's decent. You know, I watched a bit of him actually last season.
Bro, sorry, that tells me everything I need to know. Thank you.
Decent is crazy.
What was he talking about?
I think he's decent, man. I watched him last year. I haven't watched him as much this season, to be honest. But like last season, I was watching him.
I've watched. He's my favorite defender to watch this year.
Yeah, last year.
He's just a monster, bro. Like everything he does is just. The way he dealt with Penicelli, bro, it was like Penicelli was a baby the entire time. He just kept on. He held Penicelli by his head like this and just was like walking him around the entire game, pretty much, bro.
The only thing I will say,
Penicelli literally looked like a baby for the entire game. Like it really, like I was stunned how good this guy was. Like he was just winning every duel aerially, doesn't lose. Like literally doesn't lose aerially. Like it just the one thing Danish made a good point is he's not really a center back. Like he's just not really like passing wise. Like he's just not really that. Like that's just like where I would agree with Danish on. Danish has watched him a lot too, from me and his conversation so far about him. But yeah, like he's a monster, bro. He is there's a reason why Arsenal want him too, bro. There's Arsenal. City want him. Like this isn't a youth player that people are just like, it's just us looking at him kind of. No, like this is gonna be a race. Like there's gonna be other teams that want this guy.
Who's that, Joey?
He's that
who's
good.
That, Joey?
Jacquet is real good, bro.
If he comes, obviously, who's going to be next to him is going to be the question, right? Because obviously, it's quite a young player, right? So you will probably want to have someone that's a bit more competent next to him, because that's the
no. We need to offload that at least 3 or centre backs.
Tell all of them outside Cole.
Yeah, outside Cole. Yeah,
I would say the same thing, Scott, but 3's fine. At least the core left. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Probably need a left back too, because Cucurella I don't know what's going on with Cucurella in recent times.
No, Cucurella is fine.
He doesn't look comfortable on the ball, and I don't know. He's losing focus in recent times.
Like a rest.
No, it's 2 games, man. I'm not.
Yeah, we're not. There's not gonna be Cucurella.
He's not been good like the last.
Why can't we talk about Cucurella being 4? Is that not allowed in this?
No, because you're gonna do it. Nah, I'm not letting Ahmed go, bro. This is. I know he's been a co-host of mine for too long for me to let him do this. I'm not letting you do this. Theo Hernandez is in fucking Saudi Arabia. Do not speak to me about Cucurella. You do not get to speak. Diablo Dallo is one of the first footballers.
I'm just allowed to. I'm allowed to.
Do not speak. You do not get to speak about my left back, okay? I don't. You specifically, do not get to speak about my left back. Okay?
Joey smelled the fraudulence from far away, blood. You know?
Bro,
even though I know it's an agenda, right? Like you can talk about Cucurella being poor. It's the people that like I've seen at least 2 or 3 people after the Arsenal game.
games.
So No, that's what I'm saying. It's been like 2 to 4 games he's had bad this
It's
season.
the same
And
conversation
people are like,
that you guys
and
had
people are
yesterday
like, oh, we
with
need to sell him. I've seen at least 2 or 3 people go, we need to sell him.
Santos,
Like,
yeah,
that's
you're
not
talking
fair, man.
Santos, KG, yeah.
I'm like,
Someone
yo,
saying sell him is a
what
bit
are we
crazy. That's a bit
doing?
crazy.
Like,
That's a bit
I
crazy.
don't. When I see like Kukurea did fantastic yesterday against Saka. Like Saka wasn't a threat at all in yesterday's game. Yeah, he might not be the prettiest.
I don't know about fantastic. Still.
I mean, he wasn't. Like, Saka
I
wasn't.
don't think he was good.
I don't think Saka.
I don't think
I think he held Saka in check. I don't think Saka was dangerous.
I mean, Saka's not been great this season in general.
been
But
great, yeah.
we got a yellow against him early, and then like he weren't getting near him past
Yeah,
that point.
he's been shitty this season.
Right, but
You know
what I'm
what?
saying is, when you,
No, this is perfect. This is where we go over the top. Kukurea's not been shitty this season.
yeah.
He has.
No,
It's just
Kukurea.
maybe a bit out of
I'm
form,
talking about Saka's been
I'm talking
shitty.
about the
not
game
Kukurea.
yesterday.
Just yesterday, he wasn't at his best, I would say.
Yeah, he
No,
wasn't
I
at his
don't
best
think he's
yesterday,
fit.
no.
I think like a lot of our players, I don't think they're
Stupid
fit.
yellow card as well.
Like,
yeah.
I don't think João Pedro's fit. Every time I watch him, I don't see a fit player. Like I just like a lot of our players.
I got faith in João Pedro, man.
I'm just saying, right? Like, there's a reason why back in the summer I said, "Hey, let's get binned out of this Club World Cup early, so we have a preseason." Okay, because this is why. Because now we haven't had a break since God knows how long for most of these players. Like literally, we don't know when the last time some of these players have had a break. Their break is when their injury spells. Literally, that's it.
That's when you look at the squad that we build. You know what I'm saying? We come back to that issue.
Well,
because if we have a good squad, then you know what I mean, we'd have rotated a lot of people would have got rest. But look at our squad, man. Half of it, probably more than half of it is not good enough.
I just said this on most panel. If we're building a squad that's supposed to be able to handle injuries and handle rotations, then we wouldn't be talking about this. So it's like looking again at Egg Valley.
But it always
niggas
goes
that just
back
want to
to
keep their highway and like.
It always goes back to this, bro. It always It always comes back to how we built this squad. All roads lead to how we built this squad. Always.
It's a gaping hole and no one can see it up top.
He could have easily been rotated with Hato.
Bro, I've been screaming it for over 2 years now, bro. It's like we've been screaming on this channel. I've been screaming on this channel, on my channel. I've been screaming. We've been screaming this shit that the build is not good enough.
And you know what the problem is with a lot of these players is when it comes to the squad aspect, they're not like, you need to have players that are like almost plug and play in terms of like, you can just bring them in out of nowhere and they'll be fine. Like they hold a certain level.
Fuck you, Dennis.
Maldini.
Hato was shit yesterday. Hey, Dennis, let's talk about Hato being shit yesterday because he was shit yesterday when he came on.
Yeah, that was if that guy wasn't offside
by the time he came on. I don't remember.
He got spun for the Marino chance instantly and gave away a pen, and was lucky he was offside.
Yeah, that was 100%.
But this is what I was going to say. This is what I was going to say. Like Hato's not a bad player, but he's not a player you can just bring in out of nowhere. None of these guys are like as bad as he, or not as bad, but as much as we didn't rate him. Dewsbury Hall was a decent plug and play guy in terms of you could bring him in, like, and he could perform to like a 6 out of 10 level in kind of any game.
Yeah,
we don't have those players. We don't have players you can bring in.
That's an experienced player, though.
That's why I'd say we need a left back because once we get a left back to compete with Cucurella, it's gonna be a good thing.
So what do you think Hato is? Do you think Hato is a center back? I don't think he's a center back.
I think the Hato thing. I don't want to get on Hato too much, bro. Like, to be honest, like this is a kind of situation when you bring someone in like that, like you're replacing the only real experienced player on the field. Like on that back line, outside of Reece James, he's replacing the only real experienced player on the pitch. So it's like why am I going to hate on that player when he has to play next to a guy who most of the time he's playing next to a guy who can't even kick with his left foot.
Yo, Hato is 19 years old. He's coming to a new league. He's gonna have good games. Or okay games. He's gonna have decent games. He's gonna have bad games. Anybody that wants to write him off now, it is just like the Santos discussion y'all were having yesterday. Fucking ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. Like you mean to tell me that a 19-year-old that comes to this league is supposed to hit the ground running? this league in 2026, where everybody in this league has money, top to bottom, everybody like how much money did Sunderland spend when they got promoted? Like 200 million.
Bro,
Everybody's got good players in
the
this
most
league.
money from a promoted team ever.
Yeah, like you're going to the chances of a 19-year-old coming into this league and hitting the ground running is extremely slim. And I know Hato had a lot of experience at Ajax, but I'm going to be honest with you all. The Dutch league is trash. It's
here's my argument to that.
Players.
Right?
Worse than the Brazilian league.
Yeah, but
here's my argument to that. Right? You said he's 19. You said he's I think he's a Dutch international, right? When he comes right into this team, because we have a academy, we have a under 21s. You know what I'm saying? He should be showing the quality mentally as much as anything. It doesn't matter what age he is. From you buying him for so much money. Remember, we had Lewis Hall and we sold him because apparently he wasn't good enough.
No, he wanted to leave.
That's not why we sold
Lewis Hall
Lewis
wanted
Hall,
to leave.
bro.
He's a Newcastle fan. He wanted to.
He literally grew up in that area, bro.
Yeah.
Like
don't get me wrong.
Lewis Hall, bro.
Don't get me wrong. I want to see
Lewis Hall's a good fucking player, guys, bro.
Yeah,
He's a good player. But by the way, he wouldn't be playing left back if it wasn't for our football team.
But here's the thing, though.
He literally wouldn't even be playing left back.
He would be perfect. Hey, listen, he'd be perfect for the inverted role. If so be the case, because he's very technical.
Right, he would have been, but he didn't want to be here.
Lewis Hall shit.
He didn't want to be here. If a player doesn't want to be there, get him gone.
You know what I don't fuck with, KG? I don't fuck with how proper Chelsea is not getting onto Gallagher. No, I'm not seeing none of the proper Chelsea guys getting onto Gallagher for what he did.
Hey, that's Tottenham.
That's weird.
Not our problem, bro.
Not our problem, bro.
Yeah.
Not my problem. I don't want to talk
Gallagher
about
play for Chelsea.
not ours, bro.
Who the fuck is Gallagher? Gallagher don't even play for Chelsea.
Yeah,
exactly.
We talked about this earlier.
But I want consistency. When other players do this, they get on their dick. They jump on their dick. That's what I want. Consistency.
Proper Chelsea are talking about Gallagher. That's the thing. Like, if you look on Twitter and whatnot, like.
I was on Twitter. I wasn't seeing it though. Maybe it's
they'll
been pop up on my album.
You ain't on the proper Chelsea Twitter, Jacko.
There'll obviously be there'll be some people who don't, but I'm seeing a lot of people just cuss him out, and good as you should.
I can't wait till he comes back to the bridge and we
play them last game of the season. I can't wait.
And we wipe the floor with
Enzo's gonna destroy this kid.
Yeah.
Enzo.
Hey, I'll say Enzo, that might be your last game for the football club. Just 2 for him.
Maybe Enzo should learn to stop fighting, mate. You know what I mean?
I wear this shirt. I got some.
How about that?
Oh shit, that's funny. Yeah, Lewis is quick with the slander. I like that.
If they sell Connor, will riot. Go
ahead and riot. All 17 of you. Yeah.
Gotta be a riot.
Hearing some
are we
shit
talking
takes
about?
people saying
We're
him
talking
better
about
than
Gallagher
Enzo, huh?
playing for Spurs.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Hey, Lewis, that's your boy, by the way. You proper Chelsea lot. It's your boy. Like for me, hey, personally, me, I don't care. I know they're all shit, but for you guys that hold the same vim for Havertz and Mount, I expect the same vim for Gallagher playing for the scum. Personally, right?
I don't care. They weren't good enough.
Bro, we spent so much money. They spent so much money on that damn banner.
KG, don't get twisted, bro. KG, don't get twisted. I agree with you. I don't care either. But for people who still have vim for Mount for joining United,
can't blame him, man.
That's what I'm talking about.
Can't blame him.
That's what John said.
You know what?
The consistency. They're not consistent with their hate.
You want to know something funny though? You want to know something funny?
It's not like Gallagher. Hold on. It's not like Gallagher had like Spurs was the only option. You could have gone to Villa. They're a better team. Got a better manager.
By the way, talking purely football.
So all of you guys that love this Cobham players and their proper Chelsea, go have Vim for Gallagher. Go abuse him.
By the way, he's actually an idiot for that. By the way, like, why the fuck does he pick Spurs over Villa?
Because he wants something better than
because he can play. He's gonna play way more.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but like he would play in that Villa system. Like, you see the amount of games that
bro.
You're right. They got better midfielders.
You're right though, Scott. You're absolutely right. He would play, but he's gonna play way more for Spurs.
That's cool. He's bro. I don't.
That's just the reality of it. That's just
cool.
the reality of it.
That's cool. You're going to be playing for a better system. You're going to play better because he's going to play like shit at Tottenham. You're going to be playing in a team that's going to get Champions League this season. Like, what's
yeah?
What?
You know what it is?
He's playing in Champions League this season, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so why would you want to go play in Champions League this season to next season? Why would you want to play in the Champions League?
Bro, Scott, you ask too much. You ask too much for players.
I mean, you're right, Scott. Like,
you didn't have a brand on the football field. You think that that probably translates to the way he thinks in real life, bro?
No, but you're asking these questions. Gallagher made the smart move. He went to a club where he's guaranteed to stay. He's guaranteed to stay in the Prem. With Villa,
and he's in London.
Another year or two.
And if he gets more playing time this year, he increases his chances at the World Cup.
Yeah, Tuchel loves him. Also, at Spurs, he's guaranteed to be their captain in like 18 months to 2 years. Guaranteed.
Ooh, that would make Spurs fans.
Who's their captain now? Romero. Listen, Romero's gone. Guys, hold on. Romero's gone.
I would take Romero here.
Gallagher will be their captain. He will be.
I would take Romero at Chelsea, by the way, guys.
I would not.
Well,
why not?
Oh, come on, man. Red Card FC would thrive.
Bring
me Van de Ven.
Has he been shit this season?
I wanted him in the summer, but after watching him again this year, it was like,
bring me Van de Ven.
I changed my mind on that player. Like every time I watch Scott, every time I watch him for Argentina, though, it's like, yo, that guy's good, bro. Like, and then he comes back and it's like, who are you, bro? Like,
I say, Joey, I have the perfect argument to that. Do you know who else is really good for Argentina? Enzo Fernandez.
Oh no!
Enzo Fernandez.
I'm not having this argument right now, Scott.
I think Enzo's like a big game player in my opinion. He doesn't give a fuck about the small teams. He just wants to
big game player Enzo.
Let's not do this.
Let's move to like a cone.
Let's not do this.
He can play big games for PSG. That's cool.
Joey does not. You're not feeling it.
Yo, please, PSG, Real Madrid, please put the money on the table.
Yeah.
So everyone is y'all are Enzo out. Y'all are Enzo out.
Yeah, I'm happy to sell Enzo.
Yes. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I don't think Enzo's.
I just think that we can get if you honestly like. I don't think he's a bad player. Like because like watch like if he goes to one of these other leagues, like he's
cook at Real Madrid.
He will cook
he'll be perfect fit. Like he'll
work. Madrid ain't looking at him no more. It's just PSG.
Bro, Madrid don't know what left and right is right now.
We'll take Parisian.
Bro, Madrid are in our situation.
They are. I hope he goes to PSG.
Madrid are in our situation.
They're in France.
Yeah, I talked to my dad about this recently. Like just like the other day. It was probably Sunday. Bro, he's like, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
I don't know. Arbeloa? Is this really what we're doing?
Arbeloa just went out. He just got fired this morning.
Yeah, knocked him out.
I didn't talk to him yesterday, so I wouldn't know. Like,
to be fair, though, Joey, the Arbeloa thing.
Joey, that's the facts.
I don't even know what we're doing.
Joey, check Twitter. Arbeloa got fired this morning.
Hold on, what?
What? Arbeloa? He got fired, nigga.
No, he didn't. No,
surely not.
I saw it on Twitter this morning.
Nah.
Surely
not. It wasn't this morning.
They got me.
By the way, Joey, this is what they've consistently done, though, bro. They always Perez always promotes the B team guy. That's how Zidane got a job. That Solari dude, he was the B team coach.
Yeah.
I think there was another one as well. He just loves promoting the B team coach for some reason.
Hey, Lewis, could you do me a quick favor? Do you still have that map up of Jacquet?
Yes.
Could you put Charlie Cresswell next to
it? Get somebody send an APB out for Daniel. We need him for this segment. We need it.
Nah. I'm just curious, bro. I'm just curious. I haven't looked at. I only saw Charlie's passing stats recently, so I haven't seen anything else.
Wait, KG, if you need
every time I've watched him, it's been against one of the teams.
Would you say France?
So I haven't really watched.
If you need some England slander, I'm here. Why? What about Cresswell?
No. We need Daniel because Daniel was going ham on Cresswell.
He's not prime. He's up.
Just gotta read through it.
I'm down for the England slander though. Anytime you want to do a stream, Prime, let me know.
No, Nigeria still on.
Hey, World Cup. We'll save it for the World Cup, man.
No. I have no beef with Nigeria. I just have semi beef with Prime in Nigeria.
Semi beef. What have I done to you? What have I done to you personally?
We just have like a little flank steak.
I know I don't like Chelsea fans, but you and me, we're cool.
Cresswell does better in the defensive duels, a bit similar in progressive passes. And
he's not a carrier. He's not a ball carrier at all.
Jacket off.
No, you guys keep on top. Like this is what you guys are love. You guys love to do this shit, bro. I did this. Like I said last January, I came on here. You guys you wanted to make fun of Junior Krupi, and now he has 7 goals in the Premier League. You guys are gonna make fun of Jake. He's gonna come into this league, not for us, and we're gonna wonder why we didn't get the guy. It's gonna be the same shit. Like you guys love to do this shit. I swear to God, every time you love to do this.
I'm gonna
make
keep
fun
it
of
real.
Jake right now, bro. Make fun of Jake right now.
I'm gonna be honest. I think we're probably gonna get the Cresswell guy. So because look, people already putting in bids for him. It seems logical that they'll probably go for him. I'll keep it real. I don't know if
who's he play for now. Where's he
you know what it is? You know what it is? The reason why it caught my eye. Ahmed, you want to know why it caught my eye? Because fucking David Ornstein posted a tweet about it.
I saw that, and then I saw we linked to him.
And he said that there's other Premier League suitors involved. And I was like, oh, I know where this is going. I know exactly.
You know what's funny? I thought today, why are we not going for that Southampton guy we went for last year that apparently...
Harwood Bellis?
Yeah, I was surprised I didn't see him on the list.
I swear, I said his name. Earlier, I said his name. I said I wouldn't be surprised if his name comes up. I really would.
Jake. How tall is he, Joey?
Who, Jake? 6'4", 6'5". He probably can grow too. Like just based off his frame.
If he's coming in, who's leaving then? Who's leaving? That's the real question you got to ask. If he's coming in, I don't know because who's coming for Buddy Shield? Ain't no one coming for Buddy Shield. Ain't no one coming for this.
Buddy Shield. I guarantee Buddy Shield could go to Italy.
I'm gonna keep it. I don't see anyone coming for Buddy Shield, bro.
The Van Heck link is the other one, bro. The Van Heck link is coming too.
Yeah, I was waiting for the Breton link. So
he's so small. He's so
the Van Heck thing is gonna come.
When I saw Senesi,
that game's so cold, bro. I really like. My problem is I don't think he can actually fill the role that we're really missing in the center back role. Like I think he's like that. That's my problem with him. Ramon is the best center back of them.
I was gonna say, based on what I'm seeing, he's. By the way, the only thing I'm noticing with Jake, based on what I'm seeing from what I'm looking up, he's predominantly is he right-footed?
Yeah,
that's good. No,
that's good.
No, left-footed.
No, that's not good. We don't have any left-footed.
We don't have left-footed.
No, so our centre-back options are going to be Jake, Sarr, Anselmino, Fofana, who all want to play on the right-hand side, and Cole, who wants to play on the left.
I still don't believe Anselmino makes it at this football club, but that's
probably not. But bro, it's just like, is there any comprehension of like how, like footedness or profiles or anything works?
I mean, it's realistically a Fofana replacement.
I'm not gonna lie. Based off of that,
realistically, like Scott, if you're telling me Joe, who does he replace? It's Fofana. Like that's who.
If he's going to replace Fofana, calm. Like but
if you're asking me, Joe, like if you're just telling me, Joe, that like if there's one player who he's replacing, who is it? It's Fofana. That's who it's replacing.
That's cool. Then you still need the back. You still need a second back to back up to what's his name? Like you honestly get Cresswell as well to back up.
Because I think Cresswell left-footed. I don't know if Cresswell's left-footed or not.
I thought he was left-footed. I might be wrong, but go and get someone else to back up Colwell anyway. Because it's only Buddy Hill currently, or Hatto if you're going to play him centre back.
Yeah.
I want somebody that can defend first.
That's
all I want.
I need someone who can defend aerially. That's the first thing, and can pass the ball. Those are the two things that
I need the basics. I need positioning. Yeah. I need physicality. And then, like you said, I need some aerial presence. I like the front foot stuff. Somebody in the chat wrote it. I think I can't remember who it was. Big up yourself, but fuck all the hipster shit. Give me somebody that can defend.
You would have thought,
the Ramon guy, though, that Ramon guy, he has a clause on his contract. He has a clause on his contract just like...
There we go, Dritto. Yeah, big up yourself, Judo.
I do not want that.
Big up,
No, Charlie Cresswell.
If they got all that ability and don't got a brain to use it, I don't want it.
Charlie
You have to have the brain, man.
Charlie Cresswell has a
Yeah.
right footed.
Give me the basics.
Yeah, I can't lie to you. That
All of them are
Ramon
right,
kid,
if I'm not mistaken.
that Ramon kid smacks of that Thomas Araujo kid we were linked with before.
Mhm.
Played a year of football. Everyone thinks he's the next big thing. It's like, cool.
That's the one that I know. What's the one at Barcelona?
Bro, he has a release clause for Madrid, like a return clause.
Yeah, they all have those. Like Madrid includes those in every player they sell. That's
They have a 6. They can buy him back for like 6 or 8 million. It's crazy.
They should do that even if they don't have plans for him. Just to
Yeah,
exactly.
that's what they do. Like that's what they do.
That's what they're gonna do with Nico Paz. What do you mean?
Yeah, that's what they were going to do with. That's what they were going to do with Paz. That's what they did.
It's a long-term loan, bro.
Yo,
it's
they're gonna make
a long-term loan.
They're gonna make.
It'll just be a
bank
bidding
off
war.
of,
Yeah,
Nico
KG,
It's
big
a
time.
long-term loan, bro. Usually they developed my player to a
It'll be a
$60
bidding
to
war in the
$70
first
million
place.
player.
Because-
I'm gonna buy him back for
You might
$6
throw a little
million.
kicky bit in there, a little 20 million.
Yeah, I'm literally. They
Like
have a
Fermin
6
Lopez, huh?
Bro, they have a
Yes.
6
We're bidding
million
at 7
pound.
pounds.
They have a 6 million euro return clause on Nico Paz. He is easily worth 70 in this market.
Oh,
Easily
guaranteed.
worth 70 in this market.
Yeah, I think Spurs were wanting to pay like 60.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they tried
Yeah,
to. They tried to pay
60
64.
Yeah,
He's easily worth 70, if not more.
and like the smart person he is, he said, "No, I do not want to ruin my football career, so I will stay."
No, Como didn't. Como said no. They didn't want. Como
Well,
said no.
I think Como and Real Madrid were both like,
Well, yeah, because Como. Well, they have
Yeah.
first refusal, so they could have just
Yeah.
bought him right away. They could have just, if you're gonna sell him to Tottenham, we'll just take the 6 million release clause and bring him back then.
yeah.
Like before Tottenham can do that. Like if that's what's gonna happen.
Como got some really exciting young
And
players.
Nico, and you know the
I
size
like
of
that.
a club like
They do.
Real Madrid, these young kids, yeah, I'm gonna get my chance to go back to my
club.
boyhood club. Yeah, give me the chance to go back to my boyhood club. Absolutely, let me get that chance.
What is Nico Paz is Argentinian, right?
Yeah, he's a 10.
Yeah.
Is he
plays 10.
capped for Argentina?
Yeah,
Is he?
yeah.
I believe so, yeah.
This summer he capped.
So you're telling me he's better than Buenanote, huh?
Oh hell!
Oh, he's no doubt better than
That's
that.
not very
Bro,
high.
we hijacked leads for Buenanote, KG.
Joey's
Just let-
face
just
when
let
he was
that sink in.
talking, whether or not I was serious was like. I'm so happy that that's the one transfer I think all of us can agree on that's made us happy is that we transferred Buenanote the hell out of our club.
Facts.
Bro, Nico Paz
Waste
is
of
a real
space,
fucking
man.
deal, bro. He's a
Waste of
real deal.
space.
He looks like he's gonna be as good as anybody.
Big up,
bro.
Gal, bro.
That's it,
Don't
bro.
don't want to seem unhappy.
I wonder the player. I wonder what's gonna happen to him over at Madrid is Arda because I don't believe Arda lasts.
Oh,
there.
I don't think that's since Warner lost to
Hey,
Rado.
Güler is
Like-
he's linked to Arsenal.
Yeah,
Really?
I'll believe it when I
He's linked
see
to a
it.
few other clubs. Yeah,
I'd rather have him than Odegaard.
And you know what? It should happen.
yeah, that's true.
Yildiz should resign, and Juventus should get him, and then they should just put Mateta up above them, and then have the most glorious hoop session between the
Oh
two.
yeah,
Future of the
That
top,
would be
future
the
top, yeah.
absolute most
Yeah.
Joey,
glorious session.
with
If they could pull that off, if Juventus could pull that off, bro.
with Maresca at the wheel.
Oh, with Maresca at the wheel? You kidding?
Wait, are Juve linked to
They win the league, bro.
Mafia
They
block
win
it
the
is.
league first time.
Are Juve linked to
up
Mateta?
top with
Yeah, they are.
Maresca?
Is
They
Mateta
win
on a
all
free
time.
this summer?
I don't think so.
On free this summer. They're trying to get him.
Yeah, if I was Mateta, I would go because Juve pays good wages.
They're already scouting them, bro. Like it's already like they're trying to get it done.
Yo, tucked in shirt Mateta in Serie A, that's 20 goals right there.
Hey,
Bang.
hey, doing the boom in Turin.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yo, that ass. I would be watching that team every single.
I'm not trying to watch Juventus to come back in Italy,
every
bro.
week. I don't care.
Let
how
them
many-
stay dead.
I
Let
don't
them
care
stay
how
dead.
many-
Double pivot.
Let them
Yildiz,
stay
Mateta,
fucking dead.
Yildiz,
So
Mateta,
let them
Güler.
stay.
I'm watching Juventus every week.
Fuck
What do you-
Juve, mate. How about that? All the other teams I'm happy to watch. Fuck Juve, though.
Yeah. I'm about to go watch Como right now. Actually, goes on. I hope everyone has a good day.
Big up.
I'll put it in
You
the
too.
Discord too for if anybody want to watch it with me.
AC's gonna win.
Who are they
We're
playing?
gonna win the title. AC Milan, bro. We're gonna win the title this season, bro. Let's go.
Who are Como playing?
AC Milan, bro.
So Ahmed, you can brown envelopes from Milan and from Chelsea.
No,
Must be
that
nice.
one. Listen, shout out to my manager, man, Allegri. I just want him to win.
Be nice.
You're a terrorist, you know that.
That's a real
Must
Italian
be-
manager right now.
Must be nice,
That's a
Ahmed.
real Italian manager, man. I promise you.
Must be nice.
Let Maresca come to Italy, bro. He's not winning He's not winning a Serie A. I promise you for free.
It depends on where he goes.
I
Depends
don't
on where
care,
he
bro.
goes.
And he can go to any of them, and he's not winning.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I
don't know. You saw what Conte turned McTominay into a Ballon d'Or candidate.
The thing
Anything
is,
is happening.
I rate Conte more than Maresca, so you know
Anything
that's
is
the whole
possible
thing.
in Serie A.
Yeah,
Anything are going.
Hey, respect McSauce, bro.
Let's respect.
He was
Conte,
balling.
bro.
He had a
Respect
brace.
Conte.
He had a brace for
Listen,
Inter, right?
Listen, hey, listen, this box crashing role we have Enzo doing. Listen, McTominay.
Hey,
Let me see
man,
something.
You know, he's
Hey,
United's version of Gallagher of our
maybe
our version of Gallagher.
maybe we should have gone for Gallagher instead of that. You know what I mean? Instead of Enzo. You know. But hey, I don't even not speak too much on that one.
Hey, that we need a petition to not have Ahmed as our sporting director. So no.
Well, Ahmed, you're forgetting Ahmed's a brown envelope.
What are you saying, Prime? That he's already on the payroll, so the paperwork will go through just like Rossini?
Bro, Ahmed's in that's why Ahmed's going to the protest. He needs to report back.
Oh, you're trying to say that he's a mark?
Oh,
Yeah, he's undercover.
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
Goodness.
All right, he's gonna be out there with his phone.
Ahmed's
like
gonna
this.
report back and be like, Carefree Lewis, she was at the protest. Terminate his check.
Oh hell no!
Terminate his check. Terminate Lewis's check.
I rebuke all allegations.
But he didn't deny them. He didn't deny them.
I gotta get out of here. All right, fellas. Big up as always. Big up the chat.
Big up, bro. I shout out to Bravsy saying if
Big up
Enzo
everyone.
leaves, he'll leave a bad
Yeah,
impression on Chelsea. I only think that'll be the case if he take care, Jordan, man. Bless up.
Pick up.
That'll only be the case if he.
No, I'm
forces
not
his
dip. I was just telling bro, big up.
No. Oh, first.
Bro, imagine this club forced Fofana to apologize to Enzo just to sell him. Crazy. They forced the man them to apologize just to
But yeah,
sell him.
Bravsy, that would only happen if
That's
he chose,
nasty.
if he forced his way out and successfully got it. But big up, man. Big up to Lurfix saying we're also developing 4-5 players at the same fucking time. What top teams are doing that? The only teams that do so are feeding clubs.
No,
That
no
could also
top-
be a factor in like why we've been poor towards the start of the season, especially for the likes of Garnacho, who, to be fair, didn't have a preseason. So I do hear that point as well. That's just one in a variation of factors as to why we are where we are. That and Club World Cup fatigue, awful game management in games, the players shooting themselves in the foot with stupid red cards and goals that we shouldn't be conceding. There's so many stupid reasons. That's
Young
just
player
another
shit.
reason. Big up MNG Blue saying Rossini is just another Tan Potter. Rossini out. You were Maresca out. So respectfully, bro, you could stay over there.
Lewis,
Big up MNG Blue. You're my guy.
Low key,
You lot wanted this. You lot wanted this.
Low key though. Listen, I hope Liam does well, but he might be BLM Potter.
Might be what?
What?
BLM Potter. Bro, this guy,
Yo,
the way this
that was
guy
gonna be choking
speaks
my
is
food.
too much like a politician, bro. He speaks way too much like a politician. So all this nice stuff that you're talking, you better back it up because
This is why the board loves him.
yeah. Talking about we have a world-class squad. All right, man. It's all well and good. Just back it up, bro.
He's there to quell the fire and all that.
It's all the sweet talk. Listen, he's like what is that? He's like actually I can't even say that kind of. That's a bad comparison.
You obviously gotta be diplomatic. I mean,
this guy's a sweet talker, bro. He's a sweet talker. You got to back
yeah.
it up.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, like, you gotta be diplomatic.
Big up Brian saying the owners need to sell up before their reputation is completely ruined and people want to invest with you.
No,
I think their reputation is already a bit fucked.
Their reputation will be fine, like ultimately, because
I think they'll be fine.
From a business perspective, they've got years and years and years of good
business. Great business. Not just good business, great
their
business.
portfolio speaks for itself. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Their portfolio is insane, so they'll be fine in that sense. From a football sense, their reputation's already fucked.
Yep, facts.
I heard
Yeah,
there's
that's
already
good.
people that just don't like dealing with the sporting directors already. I forgot what clubs they were. I remember seeing those reports going around. But yeah, shout out, Brian. Big up, bro. Appreciate your donation. And big up to Emmanuel saying, give Joey his contract, you Blueco bastards, bro. He probably would make better decisions than our sporting directors. I completely agree with you, Emmanuel, man. Shout out Joey, bro. Do hope he actually
Blueco, if you want to buy an Irish club, we're available.
All right.
Oh, they want to be the feeder.
I thought you liked Shamrock, huh? I thought you liked Shamrock.
Shamrock's going to be the feeder club for Strasbourg.
Shamrock Rovers, we loan us that Cole Palmer, bro, and Caicedo.
Didn't expect that. Hilton.
Loan you Cole Palmer.
Yeah.
Oh, brother. Right, you, man, we're going to wrap up here. Big up to the panel. Big up to the chat. I need to lie down a little bit because I'm feeling a headache again. And yeah, back again tomorrow. Fucked. I'm going to send everyone over to Lee Gunner because I've seen his live, so I'll send everyone over there. Spam World Champions Raid, and we'll see you all soon. Big up. Up the Chelsea.